I never did, but I did want to talk about it. But I'm cool. You know me, I'll spring it on the motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm feeling alive.
Here it is.
Feeling the vibe. This is a positive tribe, so come along for the ride. Go. Yeah, I'm here to make my claim, bro. They know what's up. The C to the A to the M, about to get them up. But they gon' need EA to come as live as us. Coming with hit after hit like this was Madden, bro. Added up, sad enough, they heard again. They know I'm coming with that fire like earth and wind. These niggas clowns Pennywise when the circus in. They entertainment, but tell me what the purpose is. Man, like, they pure entertainment and quick to fall in line for mass. So when they hear the sounds of whips and the chains, man, we gotta be the change, man. Keep it a buck. When we moving as a unit, how they gon' stop us? Better yet, tell them croppers we not in the same picture. See the key? Always move with the people that came with you. Put my all in it. No gimmicks, I'm authentic. Leave them applaud, then hang it all up like the car finished high.
See, man, I told y'all the papers ain't playing with y'all, man. Y'all either gonna come with that real rap or y'all gonna keep minding y'all raps. Hey, bro, tell them how it go.
Hey, yo, what's up? Welcome to the S.O.S. podcast, Random Society, the most honest hour and change of your day. Once a week, we back to you live again on this particular time, at this particular time, and we know, but on this particular day, on this day, my name is Jacques, I'm one of your hosts. There's a gentleman that was here. There you go, there his feet go, ankles, oh shit. That's how you feel about y'all too. This gentleman to my right, over that way. Mm-hmm. You're trying to get my pointer into the screen. That way. His name is.
I am Dion, the asshole professional.
And you know us from when you say professional, and we are the mighty S.O.S. podcast. Hey, everybody, everybody, clap your hands. Real quick, I got a request of our producer, of a personal matter. Mm-hmm. If you can tell maybe our eldest to possibly bring down dear old dad's cellular device so on the kitchen counter, that'd be nice. If you were able to do that for me, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Good. Yeah, that'd be that. Yeah.
You sound like you had advice for us.
Right.
It was an in-house thing.
Oh, it was definitely. I tell you, it was a pretty bit of a personal matter, selfish nature, I guess. I don't know. I feel odd without my phone a little bit
I
right now.
How
I want it. Oh yeah. Hey, look. At the point we got to start working these kids out. I feel like if my kids' cardio is not where it should be, it's my fault.
Yeah.
So your kids get caught in the zombie apocalypse because you didn't run them enough?
Yeah. Hey, look.
So this ain't being lazy. This is survival training.
This is survival training. Hey, look, at a point you are going to be too big for me to lift up on my back over the wall also. So maybe I can get you to the top of the wall and you got to be able to push yourself over. Ooh. So you got to be able to do that with your weight. And if you can't do that, then that's kind of like my fault, right?
Mm-hmm. I feel you on that. You're like the Mr. Miyagi of fucking zombies.
Yeah. Also, my kid's not gonna be the last person in his class to be able to do a pull-up.
We're escaping the fact that we are definitely approaching a time where hopping fences, climbing trees, as an escape tactic are becoming a real necessity as a skill. Like we are approaching a time where either civil war, world war, race war, or zombie apocalypse is fast approaching. Like no bullshit.
I feel like I was reared in a gate hopping way.
We were reared in a gate hopping fucking era, but it wasn't for what we are prepared for what's to come, but we weren't being prepared for what's to come. We were running for police and gang wars.
Hey,
we had no idea it was going to be a real war in a zombie apocalypse.
Hey, look, and Danielson had no idea when that motherfucker said paint the fence. What the fuck was going to happen, but he did it. He was like, oh shit, what the fuck? All he saw was this this young this old Okinawan man yelling at him in his face, yeah, 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 punching aggressively in his face. And he's just supposed to block this shit. He knows how to do it through chores. He really was just punching that motherfucker.
I ain't get that nigga no real warning or nothing.
He yelled at the top of his lungs in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, he's yelling at this child, punching wildly. And nobody better than I. They read this shit, the script was like, yep. Yep.
So you swing at the little boy's head.
No. Really try to hit him in the face. Really go for it.
I like where this is going.
He was sitting there, he was like, you mean really like at his face? Like his face. Like, hey, I know he a kid, right? He's a kid. We still playing the kid angle, right? This is like a teenager, right?
Y'all know I hit hard as a motherfucker.
Right. All right, so look, you sure you want me to swing at the kid, not the mama?
Look back, just punch the fucking boy.
Ain't no way.
You know, Pat Morita was my nigga back then. Ford Fairlane. That movie with him and Jay Leno. I can't remember the name of that motherfucker.
Him and who?
Jay Leno.
Jay Leno.
Oh yeah, I remember that movie. I never watched it, but nobody knows the name of it.
I had no clue of this movie's existence.
It was white people's answer to Ford Fairlane. They didn't like the shit that fuck Andrew Dice Clay was doing. So they put a less aggressive Andrew Dice Clay in the same car and gave him an Asian sidekick. A la Pat Morita.
Hey, I remember him from Happy Days.
Oh yeah, he was real Asian.
Yeah. He was flipping burgers for the kids of Milwaukee.
Oh shit. That does sound mad racist.
Hey, look, but is it though? I mean, how? Because hey, think about it. Think about it though. This guy is in the middle of Wisconsin. Well, not the middle, but like the middle enough-ish of Wisconsin, flipping burgers for high school kids. If that was the least stereotypically Asian thing he could have done, what could it have been?
In the 50s.
In the 50s.
All right, so we got one Asian motherfucker in this city, and he's a cook for the white kids. The only Asian. His son didn't pop up in the episode, just hanging out in the school. Just one Asian motherfucker in the city, and he got to work at the restaurant.
Yes. and not that he gotta work the restaurant. It's just that he do work. He owns it. It's I don't know. Is his name Al? I don't know. Can't remember. I'm only gonna remember one of them. I don't want to. I don't. It might have been Chin or.
Oh, he had a real white name too. I can't remember.
It might Tommy.
No.
Hey, look, if anybody watching, knows the name of the original cook from Happy Days, let us know.
Original. Al was the original.
No, I thought I thought the Asian guy was the original. I thought the white guy replaced him.
Oh, Al was the original.
You sure?
Then the Asian nigga came. It was always Al's, which way they was going. And then the Asian motherfucker came. I can't remember his name. But it was white as hell too.
Oh, damn. I did not know that. I thought it was the other way around.
See?
No, I gotta see. Hey, look, I know y'all didn't know we was gonna be having the, Al Machi, what's his name? Al Maliano received the promotion of sorts during his Happy Days years. First appearing as a cook at Arnold's Drive-In during the show's second season, Maliano replaced Pat Morita as the show's owner in season 4 as Al DeVecchio. His hand dog expression and signature side, yip, 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 endeared him to viewers. Yeah, he replaced Mr. Miyagi.
God damn it, they sent Miyagi to a concentration camp. It's fucked up.
Hey, look, hey, look, hey, look, hey, look. It tracks with what was going on at the time, doesn't it? Like, didn't they like? Hey, look, we laughing, but they kind of. There was a time in this country in which they rounded up Asian people. I think particularly Japanese. I don't know if they did everybody, but I would just say definitely a sect of Asian people at least, and put them into camps and like took their possessions, houses, businesses, and such. So around about the second season of this show, that's set in circa circa same era of this war of worlds that was happening. Hey, fuck him up. Fuck him up. Didn't Richie's brother go off to that war?
He might have. I definitely don't remember that much of this show.
I don't. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think they were more sort of towards the Vietnam era.
Yeah, it was Vietnam. But, hey, still Asian, still tracks.
Hey, still. But
hey,
yeah.
They did it once. There's no putting it past them if they do it again.
Hey, look. Did we ever decipher what Pat was in this one? Because he wasn't Okinawan in Happy Days.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they invented Okinawan yet when Happy Days was filming.
Oh, they definitely did. Chinaman.
Yeah, they didn't invent Okinawa in the 70s.
Yeah, 70s was definitely Chinaman.
Well, I wasn't gonna say that. I was just gonna say that Okinawa didn't come about until crane kicks and such.
No,
I don't know.
No,
I don't know. Hey, look, not to sound even more ignorant, and I gotta be pushing like 8.5 right now. Gotta be. But is Okinawa a real place?
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's fucked up of me. All right. Look, I my bad. Hey, look, it's the summer, man. Kind of cut this thing off a little bit every now and again, It's the summer, yeah. We may not have an Asian audience.
We definitely don't.
This.
And yeah, we won't. But it would be worth it. Spoke out truth.
Get your Tokyo-kin ass.
Hey.
That motherfucker say, have you ever been Japanese albino midget hunting? He ran through the forest and he scared me. And I punched him and I almost decapitated him.
Decapitated him?
Don't you mean you mean decapitated?
Whatever, motherfucker.
No, he said decapitated. Decapitated. He almost decapitated the motherfucker.
Whatever, motherfucker. He said, hey, I think you mean decapitated. Shit. Whatever, motherfucker. Hey, that shit was fucking hilarious.
Man, that shit was funny as shit.
You ever been Japanese albino midget hunt?
Hey, so in the chat, in the back one, I don't know if I was supposed to be said out loud. I'm gonna say it out loud. But somebody that was actually stationed there before in Okinawa. In Okinawa. Hey. Did that person perhaps learn how to do the crane kick while there? Hey, look, I just want to know.
Damn, nigga, at least reference the goddamn storms. This nigga's gonna reference the fucking crane kick 88 times. That's your only reference to Okinawa.
Hey, look, I mean, like, positive one, shit. It was only there once. Only there once. I mean, it was a tortured time, It was some ups and some downs.
It wasn't really an eye point.
Right. First time there was this psycho. First time there was this psycho. Second time there was this psycho apologizing. Like, I don't know what to make of it. I don't know.
I just looked at my shadow and realized I got the coolio. Y'all got to see this.
Oh shit. You been spending most of your lives, or you gonna slide, slippity slide,
Nigga.
then just sail away? What you doing? Just sail away. Oh shit! Hey, I have a question for you, gentlemen. Um,
Hey,
and
yeah, that was,
also, and also our producer. Um, I would like your opinion on this as well, right?
Hurry up, ask the question, goddamn, because I need to go spend goddamn dollar on the drive.
That's different. All right. So Isley Brothers song "Voyage to Atlantis." Are we familiar? Yes. Come back to. Mm-hmm. That song. What is that song about?
Atlanta, motherfucker.
Huh?
Atlanta.
It's about Atlanta.
Yes. Atlanta, come back to you always.
Hey. You, you're saying Atlanta? I mean, like the city in Georgia.
That's not the name of the song, I realize, but that is what he's saying at the end. Atlanta. The song is about Atlanta.
You sure you're not saying Atlantis
I'm
the
positive.
entire way through?
No, you know what? I'm not positive of shit. Pat McGregor was first. You're right. He said Atlanta. The song is about Atlanta.
Okay, I mean that's a take. Um, um,
I'm not familiar enough with the lyrics off the top of my head right now to recall. So I'm gonna go with I have no fucking clue.
oh, it's not a lot. It's not a lot. It's can I go on my way without you?
Can I go
Whoa,
on my way without you?
whoa.
Oh,
How can I know?
how can I know
If I go on my way without you,
if I go on my way without you?
same woe.
Oh,
But where would I
where
go?
would I go?
Set sail. No, no,
All
no.
right.
Set sail with me.
I'm going to change my clothes.
Set sail with me.
All right, so
Misty lady, set my spirit free. New love to find, and though I leave another behind, I'll always come back to you. And he says I'll always come back to you about 700 times. And then yeah, she's my lady now and ever. Whoa, 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 same whoa. How can I know? Yep. Can we go all the way together? Whoa, whoa. Let it be so. Um we'll say our last goodbye and we'll make it this time. Hey, ho, set sail with me to a paradise beyond the sea. And then he says Atlantis, I'll always come back to you about 700 times until the song ends pretty much.
all right, and this song was early '70s, late '60s, sometime around there, like Prime Islands, right?
Somewhere around there.
All right,
Don't
so
give me the line.
that song was definitely about trying cocaine for the first time.
Oh shit. Trying cocaine for the first time.
Mm-hmm. But knowing that he's always gonna go back to drinking and smoking weed.
Hey, it was made in 77.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, trying freebase for the first time, knowing he's
Oh
gonna go back to
shit.
cocaine.
Oh shit. Trying freebase for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's gonna going back to that heroin.
Yeah, knowing that no matter what, he's gonna go back to cocaine.
Hey, hey.
Why it can't just be about a relationship? A breakup and say, hey, I'm always come back to you. You know, you
I thought it was about a woman, a particular region of a woman.
Coochie?
Yeah, I thought it was about coochie. I thought it was about the moistness of that particular area. Um, That's what I thought it was. I thought the song was a euphemism for that, right? So there was another.
And the OJ song Brandy is about a goddamn dog.
Yeah, Brandy
Hey,
is definitely out.
Hold on. So there's another viewpoint that that was mentioned and stated that the song was about the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and it was nautical in nature, and it was in fact not about any of that that fornicative stuff that I had been thinking that it was about. It was about the ocean and on being on the boat and just sailing.
And the Alex Brothers are making both songs.
That's what I asked. I inquired if Ron was perhaps maybe a merchant marine or something, maybe. But no, he was not. He was not. It's not a merchant marine. No. So I don't know. Greenpeace, there was no track in the rest of the history of that. Like, no. They went from like singing in the choir, doing like gospel to like, that it was no in between there with them. I didn't find.
You didn't pay attention during their verses, apparently.
What happened?
When they talked about all their songs and the meanings behind it. No.
Oh, I was going to say, he said it was about the ocean too.
I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure they had some conversation about some of these songs and how it came about them.
I'm pretty sure they look.
But Steve Harvey probably overtalked them.
He probably did, like ut them off right there and tell them what they were talking about. I remember when I wrote this song, I was thinking about the. Hey, look, I remember I had this purple suit when I heard it for the first time.
Oh, yo, don't understand my tie.
Like, Steve, he was finna tell us
sing the song, Ryan.
They in the middle of the song now. I don't know what was the inspiration about it. Imagine la 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 la, I love you, and not letting that motherfucker tell you it was about the baby. We're not the baby. I mean, like his baby, like his child. Like it's hard talking to people when there's different generations and whatnot going on. Yeah. Yeah. So la 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 la. That was that. Anyway. Yeah. Back to
Why do old people have such vivid memories about the past? It's a great
no.
question.
No. Meanings of songs, and how we got several different interpretations of the exact same song. I'm gonna go ahead and go with "Woman" though, and I thought he was
for the
talking about that.
He
was talking about diving in. No, for the Atlantis, for the la la. He was talking about the sun. We know that now.
Son?
Yeah.
Oh.
He said that a while ago when it came out. He was talking about his kid when he wrote it. Yeah. That's the what?
Delphonics.
Yeah, Delphonics. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But hey, yeah, Atlantis is about a woman, and the splashiness of
that region.
Yeah. And hey, I ain't gonna mention no names, but I got into this conversation with this individual because they were talking about the vulgarity of music today because Ari Lennox Pressure was playing on the radio.
I thought her name was Leno.
Leno?
Or was that somebody else?
I don't know a Leno. I don't know a Leno. I know a Leona Lewis, but she hasn't put anything out in quite some time.
Leona.
But Leona Lewis. It's not Leona. Kanye said her name is Leona.
You know what? She's British, so who knows?
Also, he might have been trying to put that in the bar, so he good for that. he'll bend your shit for the bar, so it fit. Yeah, but nah, I mean, he was talking about how Pressure was like really, really vulgar when she was like, the eyes on me and do it till it's gushy and all that. And I was like, well, songs back in your day was talking about the same stuff. They were if you understood what they were saying, then you knew what they was talking about. It was just as vulgar. I think that the vulgarity lies in the understanding of what's being said, not necessarily in the what is being said.
Nah, it's in the blatancy of it being said. Because that motherfucker. All right, so if assuming that song was about vagina, as you say it is, you would have to decipher that and come to that conclusion and figure that out. These motherfuckers
Hey,
performed wet ass pussy on the Grammys.
I'm not talking about wet ass pussy. I'm not talking about that. That's
And they're
different.
the same song.
Pressure and pressure
Yeah,
and
she
WAP
said,
are
put it
not the
on and leave
same.
it in me. She said, put it on and leave it in there. Like she was being very vulgar with it.
Pressure and WAP are two
Crazy at one point.
completely different songs.
But
Completely
WAP
different.
being performed on the Grammys far
Yeah,
more
it
vulgar.
was. But
So,
I'm not having the conversation about music today in this generation not being having components of it that are more vulgar than music as it historically has been presented. That was not what I was saying. What I was saying was that this song, Pressure, was no more vulgar than songs of yesterday that we recount and sing regularly. If you know what they talking about, it sounds just like it too. This man talking about coming back to you because girl, you is what it feels good. It's like Atlantis. It's like a mythical, magical place that I could go to and be able to breathe underwater.
But they did not know that.
Who
Like
didn't know that?
you as a kid would not have known. With the Ari Lennox song, you know what she's talking about.
Hey, look, I don't think every kid know what she's talking about. Play it for your kid and see if
Rock
he
it, baby,
understands it.
twist the honey,
No,
do it like
hold
a
on,
million
hold on,
dollar
hold
keep
on,
me
hold on,
coming.
hold on. Read all that to your kid and ask him if they understand. He
I'm not
understands it.
reading that to my child.
But your child's not gonna understand what the fuck you talking about.
Go ahead and
Twist
live
it,
in it,
bop it,
swim in it.
baby, squeeze it, hold it, apply that pressure. Come on. He's gonna be, what the fuck? He gonna ask you why you saying it like that, first of all. Like, why you talking? Well, you having a stroke? Like he's gonna something wrong, you okay? Why you talking like that? He's gonna ask that. He's not gonna know what the fuck you talking about. I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
but
You think
the
he's gonna know?
but
Do
the
you?
age of determining that is a lot younger now of deciphering these goddamn messages. It's a lot easier to get to.
Okay. No, I could agree with that. Is the decoder ring is a lot more accessible. I'm with you there. I'm with you there. It is.
And are
But
you ready to have that conversation with your child when they say, she said, I don't want no drip, spray it like you mean. Like, just say spray it.
Nigga, I walked up and lied to y'all child, and this nigga say, no, this nigga got shot. Idiot back here. I'm like, what? All right, so we're being real with the goddamn 7-year-old. All right. That's where we're at with it. I'm telling the truth. Huh? I'm like, I had an owie, there's a boo-boo, and a scratch. I say, no, this nigga's not gangbang. He got shot by a killer. I'm like, oh,
I didn't say it just like that.
I'm like, oh
I didn't say
shit,
it
this
just
escalated
like that.
quickly. You the
I
cops.
said just
You the
like
cops,
that.
little man. You the cops, little man.
Hey, my son is not the feds. But nah, I'm not gonna lie to him. When he asks me the questions about things, I answer his question as age appropriately as I deem necessary.
Yeah, but you can say something like, oh, he was wounded. But then our child would ask, what?
Wounded how?
Hey, look. I'm not going to answer this question in a way that's going to enable him to ask me 17 follow-up questions. I'm going to get right to the. I'm
But
going
some
to cut him
kids
off.
just
We're
need
going to
to
go right to the
be
end of
kids
this.
and not even have to deal with adult stuff or hear about adult stuff.
Wounded how?
Hey, look. I ain't gonna tell them why or the situation. I'm just gonna say what. Boom. That's it, and that's all you need to know, and then move on.
Okay.
Like, he got shot. Oh, he did? Yeah, with a gun.
Who did,
Mm-hmm.
who did
Okay. All
hell,
right.
father?
Carry on now. That's it.
I'm
That's
gonna make,
all.
I'm gonna make your son a little British man before the night is over.
Say
Who did
what?
hell? I'm gonna make your son a little British man before the night's over. If he kills me. Who did hell, father?
Make him a little British kid. What the hell, father?
Well, he was wounded. Your friend was wounded how, father?
Doing things that grown folks do. Now, carry your ass in the house
Mhm.
and
Spit
stop
out.
asking me questions. Or return to your chambers, young man, and do your chores for the day.
Leave the
Ta-ta.
tally.
Ta-ta.
Leave the
I said
tally.
ta-ta. I said ta-ta.
As you wish. As you wish, sir. Good day.
I
Hey,
said
look.
today.
Hey, look, I'm a ta-ta my kid. I'm telling you that right now. I'm not bullshitting you. I'm deaf. Hey, look. When the Don getting back, you should ta-ta. As soon as he get back, you should ta-ta him. Like, not right away, but like give it a good hour. But I'm telling you, just ta-ta him. I'm doing it. I think this might. I'm gonna revolutionize parenting. I'm telling you.
I don't know if this is racist or not, but I always feel Asian in flip flops in my boxing drawers.
You always feel Asian when you wear flip flops and boxers.
Yes.
I'm not sure how that.
I don't either. But I just feel
Yeah.
This feels like some Asian shit, especially when I cross my leg.
Oh, hey, look. You know what? I could see that. What is that beeping noise? Somebody alarm going off or something. But damn, it's getting louder. You walking to it? Walk away from the light, please. No,
Nigga.
I can see it now. I remember what a certain character on a certain game attire was.
Hmm?
Yeah, he he had the arm thing he would do. You know that. So I can see it, huh?
Are you talking about Bionic Commando, nigga?
Nah, it's about Street Fighter. You was in the wrong, whole different game. Street Fighter. There's a certain character.
This nigga's talking about E Honda, and that's fattest.
Hey, look, you said it. Nah, I didn't say that. I wasn't gonna even go there.
You could have
Wasn't
went
even
to
gonna.
you could have went to old man from the original Street Fighter. I think he also was in shorts and goddamn claws. No, you went fattest. You went fattest. E Honda wasn't even in boxing drawers. He was in the town.
I mean, I went defensively. Fattest.
Yeah. I mean, you could have went. What was that Hitachi from Tekken?
Hey,
You could
look.
have threw the curveball and won Dawson.
Hey, look. I could have went Dawson, but then I thought that might be racist.
Yeah, because
So
wasn't Asian.
He is Asian.
he is Asian, but he's not Asian though. But he's
No,
Asian.
he's Asian. Russians is Asians.
Hey, look. Yeah, he's Asian. He's Asian, but he's not really Asian though.
Do we need to have a fucking thing? He's more Asian than the ones you think of as Asian. There's more of him.
Hey, look, Mike. I ain't gonna hold you. I think they call themselves Indian. I'm gonna just say that, and then I mean maybe Asian. I don't know. I'm only gonna be but so offensive tonight. I already got the Okinawans on my ass. I'm treading lightly. I'm treading lightly for the rest of the program. I'm just gonna keep it being with you. Tiptoe.
Motherfuckers on the continent of Asia. It makes them Asian. I don't give a shit what they talking about.
Tiptoeing on my
Russians.
in my joint.
Russians, also Asian.
No, Zangief was the Russian. I think Dawson was from Africa.
India. Dawson was from India.
Oh shit. All right. Well, yeah, he's Asian.
Hey, hey, hey. It's misogynist and aggressively, violently, chauvinistically male that no one brought up Chun-Li. But I'm gonna be more woke, y'all.
She didn't wear boxer drawers. See,
What's
Step
that?
out.
you just
Mm-mm.
look at you. You just look.
No. Hey,
No,
look.
you just social,
So you think all Asians look the same?
look
So,
like he just social justice warrior himself into a corner.
Hey, look. I just think that the only Asian female in the game needs her representation. That's all I'm saying.
She had
That's all I'm saying.
She didn't have on boxer drawers.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You wouldn't got a whole Indian man. You wouldn't got a whole white male that is overrepresented in everything ever. You wouldn't got a white male. Really? A cisgender straight white male. Hey look, I did this the other day. I did this the other day at a kid's birthday party. I'm so proud of myself for doing it too. I don't know why, but I was. It is what it is. I don't care. I sat there. I ate chicken wings. I sang happy birthday, and I twisted the words of individuals that was talking around me for about a good hour and 15 minutes. Yeah. Also hit several children in the face with a dodgeball, but in all fairness, they should have ducked.
This nigga out here getting off his Billy Madison. Oh, Doyle rules.
Look, in my defense, I aimed at no child more than I aimed at my own, and I never hit him. I tried a lot. Couldn't get it. Tried to catch him slipping. Never. Like that motherfucker pays attention. I was kind of proud a little bit. Also, like, damn, I'm not gonna be able to catch motherfucker slipping. He's good.
Hey, now, did you really try as hard as you did against other kids? Where you
Hey, look, I wasn't even trying at the other kids. I was just like flicking it at their like ping, ping, and yeah. It got to a point. At first, I was just flicking it at everybody, and you picking up a couple here or there, but never your own. And then it got to a point I was missing them so much. I was like, wait a minute, I'm gonna hit this motherfucker. I'm gonna hit you.
At some point, it's gonna be. I say he know it. Pistol should know his friend. At some point, there's gonna be a video of this thing clearing the kid out. just getting his son in the middle by himself, clearing all other kids out. Move to the left, move to the right. I'm gonna get this. You're not getting back in the car with me unhit.
Oh, but yeah, it happened.
While they were singing "Happy Birthday" and shit. Happy birthday!
Hey, look.
Oh,
y'all throwing it? Oh, y'all blowing out candles? I forgot. Oh shit, my bad.
That motherfucker got in the car, start requesting D.I. Sanders songs. Hey dad, put on Must Be the Money. Must Be the Money. All right, look, nigga, you finna have to Uber home in a second.
Shit.
Must be the money. What? I'm a fan. Right, I'm a fan of 90s nostalgia hip hop, Dad.
Right.
Oh, this wasn't a reference to you juking me out on the court out there, huh? No, whatever do you mean, father? He's like, right.
Hey, Dad, I just found this thing. It's called N1's mixtape. Watch this. Look at this. Look familiar? Do you see how he thought the guy was going to be there and then he wasn't? Yeah. Funny motherfucker, you. Yeah, but I spent the better part of that afternoon twisting people's words around and trying to beam my kid in the head with a dodgeball. I was successful in one. Hey, look, if I had a wrench, I'd do that too. It got frustrating after a while. But hey, look, motherfuckers pays attention. He's not gonna be. Hey, look, watch out for him. He's gonna be getting away with a lot of things. I think. I'm only gonna get slower. He's only gonna get quicker. That's the real scary part there. Wait a minute, I'm slowing down. He's speeding up. Shh. He's gonna catch me. It didn't lap me. Hey, professional. You know your kid's gonna catch you one day
Never.
and then lap you. And then lap you.
Never. Got
Never.
a kid that's 2 inches taller than him.
I don't. Looking at the wrong angles.
Hey, look. That's no longer a kid. That's a grown ass man. I'm talking about the kid he got. The child. Them other ones, they were children, and they already caught them, but they grown now, so it's understandable. Yeah, I mean, you grown now. I mean, yeah, back in the day when you was a kid, no, you're not gonna be able to say that. This time is gonna come where he's gonna be a kid,
Mm-mm.
and you're not gonna be able to like beat him at something.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Never.
Hey,
I will stop playing it before I let him win.
hey, what if one day he beat you at bowling? Like one day soon.
Nope, not gonna happen.
What if in junior high he joins the bowling team
My
and
defense
get
is
a good
really cold.
and get a good like 230 average?
Oh, by then I'd have been to sprain my thumb and can no longer be able to bowl.
Hey, what?
No longer be able to bowl.
Let that nigga start some shit you just have no interest in. They start a ska band called Fuck Dads.
Hey, look.
Like, what do you do in that situation?
It depends on how good they are. I mean, because if they good, some shit you just
You
gotta
would
let
vindictively learn to play keyboard if your son started a ska band called Fuck Dads.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going back to. I'm definitely gonna make a mixtape.
I mean, FTK got
Right.
FTK is already out there. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be easily. Yo, the disc record writes itself, son. I'm just putting it to you like this. You ain't seen me shit on myself yet. I can't say the same.
Hey,
I gotta get 8 bars already.
Hey, if he live long
Right.
enough, he will though. So you better.
Hey, look, I said, hey, notice I said yet.
But again, I wouldn't use any line where he could come back. He definitely could come back. I could kill that line right there. I could kill that line.
Hey, not if I die young, leaving a good looking corpse. Fam.
I'm already telling people you shitted on yourself in my bars. So don't even bring that to my mind. I might not even have shitted on yourself bars before you just said.
Hey, look. You're not finna Jedi mind trick me out of getting my I seen you piss and shit yourself bar off. No, I'm not gonna not use that because you could use you're not gonna precog me into that shit. You're not gonna minority report me out of my bars, fam. No, not gonna be able to do it.
That nigga gonna say he saw you have ET with his mom.
Yep. Uh-huh.
He wins.
Yep.
There's supposed to be 3 of us, but your shit stopped working in '99.
Mm-hmm. You thought it stopped working, or I started jerking. I got you and was like, damn, nah, I'm fine.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hey, I'm definitely starting that shit off mad, hit 'em upish. That's why I fucked your mama.
Well, fuck your mama, you fat motherfucker.
Like, that's one bar that he'll never be able to get back.
I'm gonna hit him with the and you loved her.
But I fucked her with no rubber.
First off, fuck your moms and the click you claim. I love you more than your sister, man.
Oh shit! Other kids sitting around like, I got nothing to do with this.
Brother Moore, your sister's name. What did I do to this girl? Oh my god! I ain't think that you was mine, and your pops was crackhead. You keep on whining to me, and I'ma send you back there. Hey.
I whooped your ass first 15 years of your life. I definitely would win a rap battle against my kid.
I beat you for 15 years. You think I ain't finna do it for 18 bars? Ha! Ha! Ha!
I'm coming avant-garde. I'm definitely using something contemporary. I'm F-R-T-E, fuck kid free.
I swear, I wish my son would, hey, yo, look me. Hey, yo, look. I said.
Yo.
I wish he would. Hey, yo, me, man. Boy, you know, I would. Ooh, I hurt your feelings. I hurt you. Hey, look, if you watching right now, I'm telling you right now. Ooh, wait.
Hold on. All right. Hey, would it hurt worse if your son, I said, hey, yo, you, or Big Rude you?
Well, who'd me?
Big Rude, nigga.
What's that?
Oh, shit. Yeah, we're going to have to go down to Big Rude rabbit hole.
What is a Big Rude?
Big Rude doesn't necessarily rap. He spits very real truths on the beginning of some of your motherfucking hottest songs.
Oh, that motherfucker, what's her boy name from A Living Color?
Nah, the dude that did the poetry on Outkast albums.
He done the poetry on every rap album.
Yeah, nah, don't make no realistic ass allegory about how shitty of a father I actually was. I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to have no reflection of me being brought up about how you ain't able to throw a ball or do some shit, and I'm finna talk about you not being able to do has my fault. Like, not finna do that. No, not finna do that. Not finna let no. You know how fast I'll hit you in the throat. Your second stanza. And don't let your voice be deep. Don't let your voice mature past the point of me, being comfortable. Cut that shit off immediately. You coming in with, hey, yo, I'm gonna just tell you right now that. Motherfucker, is you trying to DMX me, motherfucker?
No, that nigga gonna hit you with that. Let's just begin. It's just so much more than just scared. That's gonna hurt so much more than bars. If he Big Rude, the feast of the eyes supplies a mere fraction of what lies within.
Yep.
Mind that draws me in.
Yep. Throat punch. Hey, look. Throat punch with the knuckle with the knuckle out. Throat punch with the knuckle out. I'm a big. Hey, look, ladies and gentlemen, he won't be able to finish this poem tonight.
The fellowship of good friends, even closer than blood.
You would never hear him read this shit. You want to hear it? I bet this motherfucker get recited by somebody else. He gonna be on vocal rest for this motherfucker while this motherfucker is out here proliferating.
Love in, love out is a route where we all win. Blue skies, green grass, clean oceans, and calm winds. The family ties, bonds last, a child cries, and life begins. Eventually ends, begins again, in an infinite cycle of perfect tens. An infinite disciple sent to recycle your knowledge upon this beautiful lens. So peace and blessings, long life, no stress, and true beauty effervescent from deep within.
Yep, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna punch him in the throat. I'm just tell you, you can't get louder snaps than somebody. Like, you don't get like better. Like, you can't compete with, like, my snaps ain't gonna be better than your snaps. Like, I ain't never heard of you ain't never saw a motherfucker get a standing snapvation. That ain't never happened in the history of snapping. Cause a motherfucker just stood up and was like, "Yep, I'm right there with you."
Stand up and not make that much noise.
Motherfucker, right. stand up and mediumly show this motherfucker how much we appreciated his shit.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's not very many more mediocre ways to congratulate a motherfucker for some shit than the snap. To tell you, like, you got the golf clap, like they both in their delivery seem just passive aggressive by nature. Like, you do some shit that you deem good. You look around, this motherfucker just sitting there with a face just golf clapping you.
Nigga, are you sarcastically celebrating me?
Are you golf clapping me, brother? I just delivered a baby in a taxi. What the fuck? You golf clapping me, man? I will thunder slap you. What the fuck? My phone just sitting there. You just be a hero. What? Why are you trying to get my attention, mother? Wait. You ain't even gonna know what the fuck he trying to do at first. Like what? Oh, you trying to? That's how you cheer? Wait,
You
what?
know I'm gonna make it worse walking out and you just got big move.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said, you know I'm gonna make it worse and you just got big group by 7 bro. Snake bites, the scorpion stings. We niggas plotting to steal crowns from kings. But that's the waist heavy burden on the even broadest of shoulders, the thickest skull thugs, and even the hardest of soldiers. That nigga gonna big rube your ass to death.
Hey, look, I don't know how many of this motherfucking shit we could actually say on here before they be like, hey, yo, look, you're doing a lot of his shit.
You're not about to metaphorically diss me. You're not about to compare my shitty parenting to goddamn weather. Nah, nigga. I'm finna. How you gonna finna come up with that shit? And I'm just going with. That's why I fucked your mother.
Hey, now anytime the sidewalk in the room is spoliodio on at the same time, y'all gonna go into panic.
Hey.
Big Rube ain't even on that song.
Hey, look. Don't Big Rube me to some shit that I got 16 for that's gonna be dope. Like, don't on some shit that's gonna kick in. Like, I'm familiar with. Don't let my shit come on. Hey, look, might as well let me ride to the Benjamin's beat on that ass. What?
Now I'm sitting here trying to think: is there 80 bars you could really say to a 7-year-old that Big Rube you? Like, is there witty enough bars? He don't even have to Big Rube you well, but just for him to be calm and stoic.
Hey, look. It ain't even gonna hold you. When I start rapping about my new son I'm finna make and all the ways he's gonna be better than you are, cause I'm gonna fix all the mistakes I made with your ass. After I Reginald Hargraves the fuck out of you real quick, you tell me what kind of complex you gonna have in that moment.
What if he just go to, like I'm saying, if he goes to complete positive Big Rube route, you dead. There's nothing you can do. And the more negative to go, and you go, and the more positive to go, he go win. Just
hey, look,
man.
again. Reginald Hargrave. They traveled through time to read this motherfucker the Riot Act, and his response was, "I don't like them. What was I thinking? Fuck was I doing? You know what? Upgrades all the way around, and then to be proved right. Like, yeah, I had the right team. Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Hey, look. If you ain't saw it by now, and that spoiled it.
It's only been 2 weeks.
No, nigga, this nigga said he gonna go Reginald Hargraves like they didn't kill his ass.
I wasn't spoiling it. Yeah.
I said spoiler alert first.
This motherfucker. Yeah. No,
Oh,
you can't.
hold on, you
Spoiler
haven't seen
alert.
it?
No, I seen it already. I seen it.
This nigga, my man.
Oh. I'm talking
Oh,
about
you
other
saw-
people though. But you got to say spoiler alert, give it a beat. Like a motherfucker got to be able to like cut some shit off or something. You can't spoil alert, go right there, right here.
Spoiler alert,
Like,
he died twice.
I wasn't there yet.
better
I gotta pause it.
Pause it. Better
Oh.
pause it. Just like we know, this is the saddest fact about time travel. We know it ain't gonna happen.
Wait, the saddest fact about time travel is that we know it's not gonna happen.
Yes,
It could happen in the future.
it can't.
What, Logan? You ate your chicken nuggets and your French fries?
Hey, Endgame
Good
has already
job.
told us they could.
Okay, good job. Now going back upstairs now.
Right.
All right.
All right.
Not in this
Ate all this
time.
food.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me not say can't. It won't.
Yeah, but you're just saying it won't like it can't.
It won't. Because the second it happens, it's
What?
always the second time travel happens, it's always been.
Yeah, just because some shit had been here don't mean you had to know about it though.
That's exactly what it means. The second that it happens, everybody will know. It will always have been.
Wait, why would the second that it happened, everybody gonna know it happened?
I ain't gonna explain that to you, but yes, the second that it happens.
Hey, look, I love when a motherfucker say some controversial shit. Then you be like, you question it, and they be like, I ain't gonna explain that to you.
It
Yeah.
ain't controversial. It's very easy to understand.
Time
There
travel
you
cannot. You're removing the possibility for some shit to happen just because it hasn't happened. And I can't be like, hey, yo, look, but just because it
But
ain't happened, don't mean it
time
can't happen.
No. Time travel isn't one of those things. Time travel is extreme. Once it happens, it has happened everywhere, in all times, simultaneously. Once it happens, boom. Once time travel happens, it has happened throughout history. Period.
That don't mean you knew. That don't mean you got to know about it.
It won't be subversive. It can't be subversive.
Hey, look, I don't.
So you think it's just one nigga who know time travel and he's hopping around time? Screaming?
No, I think there may be that.
Or is it a mode of transportation?
I think that there may be and when time travel exists, maybe people won't be abusing time travel and coming back to the past to fuck up shit. Because maybe they might fuck up some shit. I don't know. Back to the Future rules or Avengers rules. I don't know what the fuck time travel rules actually are.
Even if they don't
Could
fuck
be
up,
Terminator rules. Who the fuck knows? All I know is shit that ain't happened don't necessarily mean it ain't gonna happen.
time travel is one of the things that once it happens, it has already happened. That's the paradox of time travel.
Yeah. But just because it happened don't mean you gotta know about it.
Yeah, that's why I love
Hold on.
it.
Once it happens, it already happened.
Everywhere, yes. Everything, once a motherfucking time travel in the future, if they go into the past, it's already happened. They've already been there. So you know about time travel now. Unless they just hopping around time subversively, doing shit secretly, and it's not really a time travel thing. It's one nigga who is Dr. Evil hopping around town. If time travel is a mode of transportation in the future and a thing, everybody has already went back to where they're going. So they've already been to dinosaurs. You already know they've been to dinosaurs because time travel is a thing. They're not hiding it. They already been to stop Hitler. They've already been to Kennedy. They've already been in your timeline.
But they didn't stop Hitler or Kennedy. And when they came back, they popped in, saw the dinosaurs, then popped right the fuck back out. Maybe I don't know.
That's
but
what I'm telling you. So either it's one nigga subversively doing it, or some mode of transportation.
Or
it's
it's Carnival Cruise Lines, and they got the fucking Men in Black neuralizers, and they say, "Hey, yo, look here," boop, and then you didn't see time travelers.
So now we got time travel.
You saw a movie about, hey, look, maybe I don't know. It's time, motherfucker. Who the fuck knows what the shit people gonna create?
Well, that's why Marvel did.
If you show a caveman a microwave, he is going to shit himself.
Now y'all see why Marvel did.
I'm just saying. You telling me if I show this caveman this fucking microwave, he ain't gonna be like, what the? Hey, look, if I show this motherfucker my lighter, it is going to blow his mind. Because I'm gonna sit there and let him make his own fire first, and I'm gonna just watch to see how hard he toils at the task of doing so. Then I'm gonna pull out my Bic, and I'm gonna go, and he's gonna go, "What the fuck did you just do? Do it again." And I'm gonna be like, he'll be like, "What? Wait, what? You
And
just
every
repeated
single
it?"
person after that is gonna know what a Bic is. So by the time it gets created, fuck.
Nope, nope, nope,
All right.
nope. Because then I'm gonna leave. Then I'm gonna
Yeah,
leave,
don't leave.
and then he's gonna go around telling everybody that this motherfucker just popped up out of nowhere and started flicking the shit with his thumb and was making fire.
So again,
And
we're
you know
back
what's
to
gonna happen?
One motherfucker.
Nobody's gonna believe him.
So
He was
look,
immediately
I don't-
stoned.
I don't care if I show up and I don't care if I tell a village of motherfuckers.
No.
It's just
we're
gonna be
back
the
to
one dead
person.
ass village when I leave.
No, we're back to one person time traveling,
Okay.
and he's the only one that does it.
Okay, look, if I come with my tourist group on my time travel airlines, come visit the past, and we all get out during our extravaganza and on of our caravan to the aughts of the 21st century.
See how
I happened
ludicrous
upon
it
some
sounds?
motherfuckers that showed us some shit that blow their mind.
See how ludicrous it sounds?
And then I'm over here sitting here telling you about how I got this new ass motherfucking machine that could do all these wonderful ass things, like read your mind and guess your card without you even having cards. And you like, man, okay, we're gonna get you a thermometer and put you in a room somewhere, fam. Like, we do it all the time. We put motherfuckers in crazy houses because they say crazy shit. I saw that motherfucker, he made my house disappear and then brought it back. Like, he might have. And then he went back to his time on his bus of time traveling motherfuckers.
Hey.
I
This line,
definitely-
at least lets me know that you know exactly why time travel ever exists.
I do believe
sound
that.
crazy than just going, oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. But that shit sounds retarded.
I do believe a motherfucker has gone back in time and documented that shit, and that's how they know what dinosaurs sound like. Because these motherfuckers really just made that shit up. Like they brought a video. Hey, this is what dinosaurs sound like. Finish making that Jurassic Park shit.
They showed you in Jurassic Park why they think dinosaurs sound like they sound.
I don't
They
believe
literally
that.
showed you in Jurassic Park why they think they know like dinosaurs sound.
I know what they said, the reason why they be saying that shit, but I mean, still though, I guess, but still though.
And they've recently found out that none of these motherfucking dinosaurs even look like that. They back then even knew that them dinosaurs wasn't even the dinosaurs from the correct period of the name of the fucking movie.
Hey, look, how you know that bone go with that bone? That's all I'm saying. If you put together a puzzle a different way, but just because all the pieces look like they fit, don't mean the picture is the correct picture.
But what if the pieces were all together?
Yeah, maybe they was together, maybe they wasn't. You believe that shit? You believe that motherfucker just laid down like that and they just dusted it off? Hey, look, I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe they found that shit a little jumbled. I don't know. I wasn't there when they dug that shit up. All I know is they say it looked like this. And I'm just saying, how you know that part wasn't over on that part?
All right. So we finna have a motherfucking science lesson right here, right now. The reason why the fossil record is incomplete, because it is a very specific way you have to fossilize animals. And it is quick. It isn't slow. It is a very quick process. They have to be covered in something relatively fast, be it soot, landslides. They can't just die on the ground and decompose because, as you know, bacterial and microorganisms will break them down. Fossils come from a sudden death. That is the only way to catch a fossil. Sudden death. A landslide, rocks, soot, volcanoes, the La Brea tar pits. That's the only way to get a fossil. If that animal is completely covered quickly in something, and then it's not allowed to break down over time. And certain microorganisms get in there and replace what's in there with stone, for lack of a better term. And that's how you get fossils. So yeah, most fossils are complete. Most of them.
Hey yo,
Yes.
hey yo, hey yo. That sound like a real smarty arty ass way.
No smarty hard ass nigga.
Smarty arty ass motherfucker. Trying to tell me that I can't pick up that brand new box of puzzle pieces and shake that shit up and then put it
Yes,
back down.
it's generally what they do is why they have to put so much of that shit together.
Hey, look, I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know. This might have been a jostling that happened. I don't know, man. How the fuck did we start talking about fossils and what the fuck dinosaurs look like? I'm really not sure.
We was talking about motherfucking time travel. That didn't happen.
Man,
But
I was
it
talking
already
about
happened.
Ryan Isley saying Atlantis was about pussy, and
I was gone for that.
we talking about dinosaurs now, and yeah, I don't know how we got here. I think I was talking about my kid at a point. I don't know.
Yeah, we covered a lot of
yeah,
ground.
we covered a lot of ground. That's a long trek we made.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I went in and haven't got to anybody's week.
no.
we have not gotten anybody's week. I mean,
And
I kind of told y'all about my week at random birthday parties, 12 million people. Beyond that,
um,
I don't know. How was you all's week?
my
Yeah.
week was fucking great. I was in a wedding on Sunday. Cuz got married.
Did
Cuz
see you in the suit on the
yeah,
internet.
I was in a suit and I didn't take a picture of myself and post no philosophical ass shit. I just went to the motherfucking wedding.
You ain't getting the mirror and was reflecting
Nah,
on things
nah, I wasn't
as I
pondering
go
shit.
forward, reflecting on things from my past as I go forward through life.
I was,
Grateful
I
for
was
what God has ahead of me. I'm looking
right.
forward to the many blessings and abundance in my future. And then
Yep.
like
Nah,
take a picture of some sunlight coming through the window or some shit.
I didn't. I didn't catch it. I didn't catch the 3/4 angle picture of myself, and then do the every drop in the pebble has a chance to create the ripple that would be the wave that you surf through life on.
You wasted a rental. You
I
wasted an
did.
entire rental, fam.
I did.
You
I
rented that
did.
suit?
Yeah. Yeah. I was in
Did
a
you
wedding,
return
so
it?
yeah,
Did
I
you
returned.
return it from the
I
men's
did.
warehouse?
Yep, from the men's warehouse, of course.
Nigga, you're not supposed to return them goddamn suits.
Wait, what? I thought
Nigga,
that was the whole purpose of the tuxedo rental business.
yeah.
Fam, don't look. This is what it is. You have your people's place to reservation, and you go in there outside of the reservation. Just go in there and rent them. They don't ask you for shit. Just go in there, get them a little $125, get your shoes, get your fucking tuck, and walk the fuck out of there. Never. And shit, the sales lady will tell you, like, well, nobody really brings these motherfuckers back.
Wait, this motherfucker is his juice the system to get the $125, $200 ass tuxedos.
Yes,
First of all, I've never got a tuxedo that way. Never even thought about it. But I do think I did go to prom once and get my a one-off tux, and I had to leave some shit. But you telling me like in 2022, you can go rent a tuxedo and just go in there and get them $125 and walk out with a whole suit, and that's it.
Here's the catch-22. Don't the $125 suits sound familiar to you?
Yeah.
Like that was a catch.
What do you mean?
From Men's Warehouse. That was their catch for a long ass time. $125 suits. Yes, so they just rent them to you and you just don't bring them. They're gonna get you coming. Just like this $1.25 and fucking Dollar Tree was responsible to not having security.
Hey, look, that's some new shit, fam. That's some new shit. That's some new shit.
How to live right. Just
That's some new shit.
Work like y'all think it do.
So, as a protest to the Dollar General price increases, do you now take one item every 4 items?
No. What I do is I said, listen,
What?
I spend less money. That's all.
So you buy 25% less shit.
Yes.
Uh,
They gonna
are you
feel it.
churning butter right now?
No, there's someone shooting outside.
Oh, those are the fireworks.
No,
That
I'm
is
shooting.
fuck. Oh wait, they're shoot.
Man, tell them hurry up and hit. Hold on. Are they shooting at somebody you know?
I don't know. They hurry up. Look, hold on. So we sitting out on the porch yesterday. How's my week? Yeah, I'm sitting out on the porch yesterday with the kids, and a motherfucking white car rolled down the street. With a motherfucker hanging out the window, and we hit 5 shots. So this is my thought process in a matter of a split second. These ain't my kids. God damn, I gotta get shot for these kids. And I hate kids. Like all right then and there. Because I literally turned around, opened the door, and my first thought was to keep going. But I didn't. Like those 3 thoughts, as I was turning around to open the door, those 3 thoughts happened. These ain't my kids.
Damn kids.
God damn, I finna get shot for some fucking kids. I hate kids. And then the kids have the nerve not to be moving fast. I had to start snatching these motherfuckers. And then it was one kid had the nerve to be walking out the door. Like I had opened the door for him to come out.
Wait, you trying to see some shit? Like you not this ain't show and tell, motherfucker.
Right. And then a mama left her gun. She just up and I ran and left her gun. I'm like, oh god damn. Like, so the one gun we had out here, goddamn it, was useless because I didn't know it was sitting right there, bitch. I'm trying to leave all y'all motherfuckers. None of y'all belong to me. The man in me made me sit here and have to take these bullets. And what's crazy is, if what was happening, I'm at the most likely place that it would have happened. So if they shot down
What? CJ's house on Grove Street?
On Grove Street, right. And the fucking next stop, if they shoot the fucking grapes.
Shout out to my Grand Theft Auto players.
Right. If they shoot the grapes on the corner, the next fucking spot in CJ's house, right here. They finna unload right here. So now I'm ushering these 5 kids in at the same time, trying to figure out, like, am I finna take shots in the bag? Am I finna try to make myself small and push the kids out? Like, this is all that's happening because I'm in the middle of the block and right by the fucking speed limit. And then I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna get shot. Fuck. And then come to find out it was us that was shooting at them for hanging out the window. And I was a bit relieved. I'm like, yeah, so we ain't tweeting. Yeah.
Oh, it was going the other way. Woo, shit.
Yes, it was the other way.
Damn. Take your ass in the house though. Shit.
Exactly. I was like, I'm glad that this was just a drill. Because I almost feel like I underperformed because I just didn't dive in front of the kids and start swaying from side to side.
Hey, I mean, everybody can't be fucking Kane from Minister Society.
Kane had the most needless death ever.
Hey, look. Actually, Kane was like he had the worst instincts.
I did much better. Than Kane.
He definitely had the worst instincts. They shooting at you, fam.
I did much.
Don't run towards the shot. Hey, look, Kane was a less effective Nino.
I think I did much better than Kane. Because I ushered their mother in the house first, and then I started throwing kids in the crib. Like I threw three kids.
Wait. So you John Wayne the whole family? What you did?
I pushed because again I had.
Yeah, just like when John Wayne was teaching the kid how to swim, and then he was teaching the kid mama how to swim.
I pushed her in the door, and then I threw 2 kids, and then I kicked the one that was walking back out the door, and then the oldest one who felt like I guess he was finna lollygag. Get your damn ass up. I had to cuss at him. Get your damn ass up. Let's go. In the house. I feel like if I gotta say more than 5 in the houses, we all was dead.
Hey, look. It used to be you didn't have to say in the house. It used to be motherfuckers was going in the house immediately as the
Man,
car was coming down the block with a motherfucker. Wait a minute. No, we out already.
but luckily, I forgot the mother had a gun because I would get shot at the car. See, God works mysterious. I forgot she was out there holding because I just grabbed. Because it definitely was sitting ducks. Like they was at the second fucking speed hump by the time all these stupid ass kids got. So that mean they came from the block, the corner. I got them up. It got to the speed hump is directly in front of the grill. So they slowly got over this fucking speed hump and was down the block before the last kid was in the house. We were definitely dead. All of us were dead.
Hey, you know how motherfucking dedicated you got to be to unconfrontational murder to do a drive out on a block with a speed bump?
You know how motherfucking unscared of motherfuckers you got to be to drive by on the block with 2 speeding humps. You got to be the most fearless motherfucker ever because you know for a fact you got to slow down twice. Like you know these niggas ain't finna do shit to you.
You either a really good shot or you really, really expect to catch them not paying attention.
Well, you're right. You expect to shoot, and that's why. And I keep telling these little niggas, but they think they super tough is why nobody came over here. Like, no, these 2 speed humps are saving y'all asses. Ain't nobody. Because y'all are littered up this block, and there's no way for them to shoot everybody at once. Y'all are littered up and down this block. One time, anybody has shot on this block. It was the funniest shit ever. A motherfucker seen the nigga 2 blocks over, right? He seen him, and he knew it was 2 one-ways, and he knew the nigga couldn't come up his block. So he sped to his block, parked in front of his house, ran through the gangways to this block, which is the block he knew the nigga had to turn up because of the 2 one-ways, and told his ass off when he got over there. That shit was the funniest shit ever, because we seen the little nigga like speed off. Like, what the fuck is he doing? What the fuck is he doing? And then we seen the other little nigga pull up the block, and we seen that little nigga run up the gangway. Like, oh shit, he just Benny Hill murdered that nigga.
Hey, if you're not gonna follow law A, I wouldn't advise following law B. Meaning if you're gonna go shooting motherfuckers, I wouldn't advise you to follow the speed limit, traffic, one ways, motherfucker. No, get the fuck out of there the quickest way possible.
No, that nigga wasn't shooting nobody. He was just out hanging out, and the little nigga caught him. Caught him hanging out.
Oh,
you just hanging out. No.
Caught that motherfucker cruising around.
Cruising around the block, and he was cruising behind him. But he knew what he had. He knew how the directions that he had to turn. Because it's like 3 blocks before they made the street. And the 3 blocks of the last block, it turns a one-way direction. So he can't go that way. So the only way is he could have made was 2 rights. So this little short was actually smart that I'm saying this out loud.
Hey, look, one of them was smart. One of them needed to heed the words of the illustrious Mr. Hines Ward. I always keep my head on the swivel.
Like Hines Ward.
Yeah, Hines Ward. Football player, Pittsburgh Steelers in the 90s.
Hines Ward is.
Oh.
You know that was just a random quote from my people.
Oh no, it was. I thought it was very apropos to that other gentleman's situation. Hey, look.
It was, motherfucker. I'm just saying it was right.
Wasn't expecting Hines Ward to be dropping gems.
Right. Hines Ward wasn't the jewel that we was expecting to be dropped, right?
But it was the jewel, but it was the drop you deserved.
That was like a nigga just told me just at Washington don't line up his fucking hair, and now I'll never unsee it.
Hey, look, you text that shit, and yeah, he don't. The rest of that shit, I don't know if it's true or not.
The rest
you really that shit was really true?
What was true?
It was one motherfucker couldn't read. Then
Oh, you
something
talking about
else.
that post I made? No, that shit.
Yeah. Huh?
I said, no, it said Martin Luther King didn't wear no drawers. Nigga. How the fuck would I know?
I maybe one of his hoes told.
Said
Hey,
Martin
look.
Luther King didn't wear no
Hey,
drawers.
look.
City 48 couldn't read. I said it said in the post, well, those two things wasn't true. It said Denzel Washington don't get a line. Martin Luther King don't wear no drawers. Muhammad Ali ain't never had no facial hair. And City 48 can't read. Well, the reading and the draws thing might not be true. That stuff, basically what it's saying is all them niggas had their faults and they still made great. Go be great. The point of the statement is go be great. Everybody got their faults. Go be great. How hard it is to march across town with no draws on and slacks.
Hey, look, you would think intuitively, like the less layers you wear, the cooler you would be. But polyester pants on that particular region, just like natural on it, like right there to it, ain't the move. Like you don't want to do that one, fam. You don't want to. That's not the move. That's not the move. It's gonna be a situation down there. Gonna keep it a bean with you. It's gonna be some tangling going on.
Now I want to know if the vibration recorded when it's been around the wall.
What?
Zip, zip, zip.
What?
I said, now I want to know if the vibration recorded around when bitches they sleep.
Oh, zip.
Zip, 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 zip. That's why the people walking fast and they got caught. Zip, 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 zip.
Hey, that material lasted a lot longer than it should have.
Hey, they got
And now you wonder why. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to check on my drawers.
Hey, look.
All right, so back to my week.
Okay.
Because I got married on Sunday. I was in a wedding, and I had a goddamn ball. I received what was probably the second greatest gift that was ever given at a wedding that I've seen.
What did you get?
I got for being in the wedding, I got a flask that says groomsman, and this flask came with something that none of my previous flasks ever came with.
Was it
a goddamn funnel?
A funnel? Oh
Yeah.
shit! Hey, look, you've been getting. Hey, look, you've been getting gypped out the funnel for the flask for a very long time, fam. Like nearly every flask I've gotten came with its own funnel.
Never had one. And
that is a
motherfucker.
Hey, look, they are key. Somebody somewhere got about 37 funnels for their flasks because they never had them out. Apparently, who you be fucking with?
Hell no, because I've never received one. And nigga, I was so excited about this goddamn funnel that I used my flask at the wedding. Now, mind you, this wedding had an open bar. And I poured the same shit in my flask as they were serving. But I just want, and also plus there was like a time during dinner serving where what the fuck
It's a mighty expensive flask, and this motherfucker ain't got no goddamn funnel in it.
When
Nearly
there was a
every
time during dinner where the bar
it's an expensive flask with a mini flask, a keychain flask that came with this one. This is for the extra alcohol.
You got a shot flask?
I got a shot flask.
Hey, look, I don't see the person keychain flask. You really got to have a habit.
You really got to have a habit to have a keychain flask. You see that little motherfucker right here?
Mm-hmm. You open that up though? You open it up?
Yes.
Is no funnel in there. That is unfortunate.
No.
That's unfortunate, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't drink this shit.
Yeah. But anyway,
there was like a 40-minute period between the happy hour and when the open bar started that they weren't serving drinks, and I missed the most of the happy hour because I had to take pictures. And
hey,
they
you at work? You at work, motherfucker?
Yeah, I was working. I was on the clock.
You got a job to do.
So I only had my one drink then, but I stayed on task. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna make sure that I look sober in these pictures. And I did remain sober during the picture taking. And then I proceeded to drink for 5 hours straight. Because yes. And it was a goddamn blast. Shout out to all my cousins that came through. Everybody, we had a little get together the night before. Like all the family that came into town, had everybody over at the crib. Kicking
The
for
cousin together, whatnot.
yeah. It was about 25, 30 motherfuckers here. I tried to get everybody fucked up. And
Hey.
like I made motherfuckers come through the door taking edibles.
Hey,
Everybody that came through took an edible. I'm telling you had to tell me that you had to take a drop for work, and then I wouldn't give you. But besides that, you got to take one. You got to take one. Everybody was high.
Hey, somebody said, did you sleep at the reception hall?
Nah, I didn't. I did get a hotel close by because I wasn't going to drive all the way from Geneva to fucking Indiana. I'm going to make that hour and 15-minute drive in the condition that I knew I was going to be in. So I booked the hotel, and a lot of my family was at the hotel. So after, I was
after the party, it's the after party.
Yeah, pretty much, because I was like literally the last one there, and I left with the groom. With the groom and the bride, they were packing shit up.
Okay, all right, cool. You had to clarify that a little bit. Like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah. When they left,
did he say something during the proceedings that evening? Was there a trunk involved? Was there a hole that had to be created? Did somebody manufacture a hole?
Yeah, and all right. So upon their exit, they had this plan where everybody would have sparklers when they so they can wave the sparklers when bride and groom came out and left. That was the plan. However,
so the plan was, if I hear you correct, was to have a room full of inebriated people,
drunk and high motherfuckers, because we smoked
to come outside with these highly flammable toothpicks, so to speak,
waving them around
and wave them in the air at the happy couple.
Yeah.
Okay, continue. I just wanted to clarify. Continue.
Unfortunately, there was only like 3 people left when it came out. And because they, I guess they severely underestimated how much they was for the kick it, because by the time they left, it was like damn near 12 something. And we was kicking in and drinking. And it was 3 people left, and I took a whole bunch of sparklers. And I was about to leave.
Don't ask that other guy for any advice about what to do with those sparklers. But
yes, because I'll definitely teach you how to make.
Don't. But why did you take an absorbent amount of sparklers, sir?
Because they were there. There was literally a basket full of sparklers and only 3 people to take them. So, and we were 2 of the people.
So
hey, look, no. We're not gonna do that.
Show you how to make an IED real quick.
Hey, producer, you have experience in this arena. Can you tell him where the happy couple went wrong in their reception, party, planning, in the application?
What? I was halfway listening. I heard you say he left with the groom.
Yeah, he left. It was only like they left. The party ended at like 12 or so. They had got a lot of people inebriated at the reception, and there was only like 3 people available to give the processional out of the reception because everybody was drunk and fucked up already.
For the whole reception.
And I said they forgot one of those key component, and I was wondering if you could point it out for them.
What, the liquor not to have?
No, not to have the liquor.
I don't know.
In your experience with the weddings that you do, when they to alleviate the over inebriation of individuals, they typically have certain things.
Oh, they have extra food. They so like after the dancing and stuff, they'll bring out way more food for people after you eat dinner. They'll bring out stuff like McDonald's or just like pizza, some type of greasy. I don't know if it's greasy or whatever, but they bring out food for people to.
Alcohol, food, all the shit you normally go to get after when you go to the club.
Oh,
After the club,
no. They planned this perfectly because right next to the to the place where they had the reception, there was a bar and grill attached to it that stayed open until 2 and served bar food. So
oh, so
when I walked
everybody's at the
out,
bar and grill.
yeah. So when I walked out like 40 minutes before we actually left. And 2 of my cousins was out there. They was high as fuck. And they had like a pan full of a container full of wings, container full of cheese sticks. Like, cuz right on
Where you
time.
get where you get cheese sticks from?
I definitely did eat a couple of cheese sticks. Shout out to Gutter, free Gutter. Not free Gutter now, but free Gutter next week when you go in. Yeah, free my cuz.
Niggas like,
Hey, look.
yeah, preemptive free. You know he can run, right?
You know, he ain't winning
Nah,
yet.
he only got 12. Well, he only got 3 years. So
Days.
3 years. So he
Only
Only-
got
today,
only
today,
only
18.
got that's
I mean, that's a lot. That's
1,160 days.
This is
Whatever
what
the
you need to
whatever the
tell.
fuck 365 times 3 years.
This
This
is
is
what-
thousand
it's
and change.
1,095.
It's 1,095 days. I'll have 1,000. I won't have. I don't. Hey, look. 1,000 anything is a lot.
Hey, this is what you need to tell cuz. How old is he?
She cuz about 45.
He's
Ooh,
45.
shit.
45.
Does he understand?
Probably.
Does he understand that running is just an extra year? So he can do that shit at 90. Like it's gonna be 4 years at 90. I would rather do 4 years at 90 than 3 years at 45.
Hey, look. But what if you get caught at like 46 though?
Yeah,
Indeed, what if you can call it 45 and a half?
Right. Just trade if you trade that shit for 6 months. Like if you run, you got to at least be gone a year for it to make sense. A year and a day, at least, for it to be like worthwhile. Otherwise, you
It's letting that nigga turn himself in. He is not wanted for anything chasing.
hey, look, that's what you say until like license registration. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's what you say until that moment happens, and you.
The last time you've been pulled over.
I'm the wrong person to ask. It happens to me, semi regularly.
Oh shit, I ain't been pulled over in years. Clearly, because I'd rather out with a car which tags up 5 years out of date. Clearly, I haven't been pulled over in at least 5 years. So I would tell cuz run. I'm running.
Hey, look, and that's
And
why we don't.
I'll be driving.
That's why we don't take.
states.
That's why we don't take legal advice,
I'll
from
be
this gentleman.
I'll be from state to state. I'm running.
We don't take
Get on
legal
the
advice
body.
from this gentleman.
Get on the
And,
body, cuz if you need a fake ID, holler at your boy. I may know something allegedly. You could be Abdul Rahim before the
look.
week is out
Hey,
in
look,
Florida.
look. It's something about you. It's something about your footsteps
I'm running.
that I wouldn't advise walking.
I'm running.
I don't know. Would you? Would you?
Yeah. No. Go ahead and knock these out and
Look, I only been shot
get back out here, cuz.
He said, I've been shot a couple times.
a couple times.
Yeah,
I
hey,
know
look.
quite well.
But
Hey, look.
because came through clutch with the wings and shit. And shit.
Look, that's a motherfucking saint. He going in and he buying y'all wings. That's a motherfucking saint. Run, cuz. We need more niggas like that on the streets. Run.
Definitely do
Run,
need
cuz.
cuz out on the streets.
Run, cuz.
But
Run, cuz. I'm feeling all right. All right. I'm bringing the run, cuz shirts up tonight. Run, cuz. Run.
So I left the reception and I went to my hotel, and there was quite a bit of my family still staying at that stayed at the same hotel that I was in. And so when called up one of my cousins that was staying at the hotel, I was like, "Hey, where you at, cuz?" He's like, "I'm outside across the street smoking." And this nigga flew in from Cali. He flew in that Sunday, was leaving out Monday morning, and this motherfucker. So I went out there. We went out there with him and smoked, and sat there and smoked with this nigga for an hour and a half straight.
Hey,
Like,
look, did he bring? Did he bring? Did he provide it? It was his.
yeah, yeah. He just kept rolling up shit.
Hey,
I'm,
why
and
is it?
I'm,
Why is it people
I'm
from Cali always show off with their marijuana?
this motherfucker had multiple. He had a variety of weed. He just kept rolling and lighting shit. And
Cali got it
we
right
sitting there
now.
smoking, pass, and I lit. I only lit one blunt, and every time I try to pass this shit, this nigga is in the middle of rolling. Every time I try to pass this nigga something, he's steady rolling shit up. Like, it's been a long time since I. All right, now mind you, I have not been smoking for a while. I mean, I'm fairly new back into the shit,
Hey,
but
look, you making up, you making record progress. You making up a long time.
man,
Yeah. You're
but
falling back into it. It's like riding a bike.
it is. Except I don't know
Yeah.
how to ride a bike, but I
Yeah,
do
but you
know
know
how
how to
to smoke.
pedal. But you know how to pedal.
Yeah, but this nigga kept. It's been a long time since I've stopped smoking. Like, I had to tell this nigga I'm good. I'm like, nah, I'm done, nigga. I tapped out, and it proceeded to
What,
stumble my way back across the street to the hotel.
at what time did you tap out?
About 2 o'clock.
Oh, about 2 hours of yeah. I mean, I gotta play spades or something. Like we in the lobby.
Nah,
We in
we
the
was
lobby
just
out here. We kicking it in the lobby. Lobby
we
kicking it is fun as shit after the wedding.
I don't know. I didn't. Yeah, we wasn't kicking in the lobby, so I missed out on that.
The fire pit in the back where they got the little fire pit going, little patio action. None of that. You
Nah,
missed all that.
yeah. I ain't get to that
Mm.
because yeah, we were in the parking lot across the street, so we just sitting on the curb. Me and him smoking, just talking shit, talking, and before you know it, 2 o'clock, and I was like, I've had enough. I've had enough.
I'm out, cuz I'm out. Can't do it no more. Hey, look, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you though, man. You gave it a valiant effort. A 40, a north of 40, 2 a.m. is a 20-year-old is a 20-year-old all nighter.
Mm.
That's the equivalent of a 20-year-old all nighter. Like you did everything. You went to the truck stop. You got back to her crib, and now you on your way home. Like that's the equivalent of that. That's how many steps that make up.
It was,
Damn.
because I had been drinking the whole entire night. I mean, we smoked a little bit. Okay, we smoked a lot, but and
Uh,
we were
did we go to Little Havana?
I don't know what type of mariachi shit this nigga got going on back there.
Oh, that was him. Man.
Yeah.
I'm
But
watching taco videos. Sorry.
we were amazingly free with the marijuana smoking in the middle of fucking Geneva, Wisconsin.
Hey, I'm finna go to
I mean, Geneva,
Mississippi.
Illinois. My bad. You said
Illinois.
Illinois.
I'm finna go to Mississippi, and I'm really not planning on smoking.
Nah.
I mean, It's Mississippi.
Yeah, it is. 'Cause it is Mississippi.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to have no problem with Mississippi.
You don't want to get Brittany Griner.
I don't want to get Brittany Griner. I don't want to be a Brittany in Mississippi. I don't. I don't. Don't. Also, I'm going down there. My parents gonna be down there, so it's kind of like, damn. How did you maneuver back when you used to go to family reunions? And I don't remember how I used to. Well, I know how I used to maneuver. I
Oh
ain't
yeah,
had
you just go
kids.
take the walk.
I ain't had kids. I ain't had kids.
Oh, you at family reunion, you could definitely easily take the walk with kids.
But yeah, but I ain't gonna have. But I ain't gonna have the wife to be with the kids. So my walk is gonna be, extra. It's gonna feel mad irresponsible. I'm walking and then somebody else gotta get the kids.
Nah, because they're with other kids.
Huh?
They're with other kids. Your kids gonna be playing
Yeah,
with their cousins. You free to walk.
yeah. No, somehow I think I'm gonna be judged about from walking a little bit more harshly without my buffer.
Yeah, nah. Nah,
Like,
it's acceptable because the kids are group chaperoned. Babysitting is all inclusive at family reunions. Once some kids running around, they running around. They're
you know,
nobody's
you know,
responsibilities but everyone's.
I think motherfuckers would be okay with doing that if like you and I shot. But the minute that you be gone, and now I gotta like it. Now it feels like I'm really watching your badass kids. Oh, wait a minute. You got me babysitting now. I'm not babysitting these motherfuckers. Like they'll do all the attentiveness stuff if I'm around. Like if I'm playing dominoes, I can do that with my drink. But on walk, where'd y'all go? Like the seventh time one of these motherfuckers asked for a bag of goldfish cheeses with Doritos with Cheetos, and you be annoyed trying to open these things for these motherfuckers. You go, where your daddy at? Then you gonna look. Wait, where is your dad? Where the fuck is y'all? You know what I'm saying? It's different when where's your daddy? Oh, he over there playing dominoes. Okay, he over there with Uncle such and such. Playing. All right, you get a little bit more favor, but be gone. See if that favor be there when you get back.
Nah, see, you good as long as your kids don't run into the street. As long as they don't do nothing reckless to bring attention to themselves, they can blend in with other kids. You never know they're there unless it's time to eat. But you just gotta time your walk correctly.
Hey
You
yo, they
you go for
daddy
your
is they daddy is an individual that definitely got hit by a car at a function.
oh, see that just that. Oh no! All right. How does happen? Because you go ahead and snitch on your family because your whole family is out of line.
Hey, a little bit, right? So we was at a church picnic.
Oh shit! The church
Yeah,
folk.
yeah, it was a church function. Church, the it was, but I used to go to church with like my whole family. So we all went to the same church, and we was all kids. It was a bunch of us there. We was deep. But anyway, so we was in a park. I think it was like Jackson Park or some shit. I can't remember where we were, but it might have been Jackson Park. So we there, and I was chasing my cousin through the park. And you know how the park like cut off? It'd be a street, and then there'd be more park on the other side of the street
Mhm.
where they got like allow cars to go through and shit. He was running, so I was running, and he saw the car. I didn't. I got hit. Boom. motherfucker hit my ass. They said the car hit me. I flew up in the air, came down, and then got up and then walked across the street and then fell out.
You had to safely fall out.
Hey, I don't know what the fuck happened. I woke up in the hospital. My parents was there. I didn't know what the fuck happened.
That was fucked up.
Little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit, little bit.
No,
little bit.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the shits I've been to. My parents make me walk it off.
Hey,
Like
look,
I got impaled by a fucking foreign shard of glass. They just pulled it out.
my parents weren't there.
Uh, oh,
Yeah, yeah, they weren't there. So we gotta take this parentless motherfucker to the hospital.
God damn, who was supposed to be watching this little motherfucker?
They gonna sue the church.
That is a village failure.
Hey,
Like-
hey.
The pastor ran up. Y'all all saw that. That's God's
That was his cousin. That was his cousin, right? So technically, that was her sister that was supposed to be responsible, right? The church has no liability here, does it?
Like
Sister.
that is a
Sister
failure
Miller.
of the village.
Sister Miller.
Somebody around is supposed to keep the eye out for the street.
Oh,
Like
no.
there's definitely there's like an invisible border that a motherfucker cross, and you be like, hey, get out the goddamn street. No matter who
Hey.
kids they are.
Hey, now this is the hospital. Sister Miller. Brother Miller. Can I call you Brother Miller? Yeah, because I don't see you. I'm not familiar with you. I'm not familiar with you in church all that often. Yeah, so Sister Miller. That was before he was a full-fledged member.
Because we
Sister
don't go
Miller.
here. We
Sister
saw this
Miller.
trip on a bulletin board
You-
at the community center. Wanted to get that little
Technically.
motherfucker away from us for a day.
Technically. No, we was full-fledged members. Technically. He was chasing his cousin. And I believe that is your sister's youngest boy. Yeah. That was your sister's youngest boy, right? Yeah. He was running after him. And so we as a congregation just feel that, since he was chasing him, that they would be responsible for any of the expenses occurred. And we've been here monitoring the child, and he looks fine. He's skipping some vowels now, and I don't think 3s and 7s are coming through right now, but they may come back. But I mean, how important are 3s and 7s anyway?
Nigga didn't know 3 is a 7 before he got knocked the fuck out.
There is no 3rd Corinthians, is there? There's only 2 testaments to the Bible, the Old and the New. He just needs to be able to count to 2, and the Lord will provide everything he needs.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, I don't know why we didn't have a church or like a pew or something.
I feel like maybe God don't like your church.
Hey, look, no, I feel like my parents dropped the ball. Like, I feel like that we should have had a pew or something. We should have had like a section, maybe not a whole pew, but like a portion of a pew, like that was just ours, like in perpetuity, like a parking space, perhaps, maybe some. I think that should have been a negotiation where some compensation should have happened, where we would have been. I mean, a position in the church, perhaps, maybe a trustee, perhaps position, maybe come available.
Deacon Miller. I'm not no deacon. You are now.
Hey, you could be. You signed right here, brother.
Could be if you keep this shit quiet.
You don't tell nobody nothing.
Deacon Miller, Nurse Miller.
But
How y'all doing?
yeah,
I'm
that
thinking about that now.
happened.
I should have got some perks. There should have been some things that happened for me. A
Like,
prime spot in Sunday school, something.
Look,
This
we're gonna
nigga-
find
this
out when
nigga-
you get to heaven. Hey God, did I get some perks when I got hit by that car?
Ooh, you know what? I don't even want them. Just hold them for me till I get there. Could I use them as collateral against like further? Like, can I use that shit? Hey, now, okay, all right. Now I ain't got no left. No, what? No, I got no rollover point. Now, what that time I got hit by the car at the church function? Now I had to have some. I had to accrue some points there, right?
This nigga trying to store blasphemy bucks.
Hey, definitely blasphemy bucks, and I get a couple of them.
hey, Jesus.
I mean,
ain't the
Jesus-
only one that
hey.
got that suffered because of his faith.
Hey, look, I just want to know what part of the plan it was to hit a 7-year-old with a station wagon. Huh? Where was that in the divine? Oh, we gonna figure out the compensation. I thought we were. Yes.
That's how they found the cancer, my son. Nigga,
Hey,
you
look.
could have just not gave me cancer.
Hey, look.
So
Tell
you
you right
give
now,
me
if
cancer.
I go down, I'm bringing a lot of motherfuckers with me. Hold on, wait a minute.
So let me get this straight. You give me cancer at 6, and you get me hit by a car just so I can get an X-ray so they can find the cancer that you gave me to cut it out. It's my will, my son. You could have willed me not to have goddamn cancer. That's what you could have done. If you
couldn't just have me bump into an X-ray machine, perhaps.
You could have just not had me have cancer. If you didn't want me to have cancer.
I wanted you to get over it. I want you to go through it. Find out the lesson at the end of the journey. That there could be.
Well, my son, if the shortcut,
I want you to learn the lesson early. Had some other shit for you to do.
If the shortcut wasn't easy, my child, it wouldn't be a shortcut. It would just be the way.
Had to prepare you for that pipe your father was gonna hit you in the head with later.
Oh shit!
Had to prepare you for that when he was gonna drop on your skull when you was a ripe old 9. Yeah, just stand up under it and pull it down. Yeah, right there. Now give it a hard yank. All right, one more hard yank. All right, one more. That'll do it. There you go. One more time. There you go. Yeah. Oh shit! You all right? You okay?
Yeah, Mike. I got hit by a car when I was 6.
Damn it! How does this boy head? Shit.
Hey,
God's will.
All right. Well, you know what? Got to think again. Hey, look, he definitely did Wile E. Coyote me a couple times. It was definitely a pipe and a ceiling fan, a baseball.
Hey, maybe you were the Rosa Parks for your child to run free at a family reunions. Like you got hit so that now on, whenever there's a family function and there's multiple kids running around, somebody will always keep their head on the swivel, therefore leading you to be able to take that walk. Nigga,
nah, I was not that type of Rosa. I was the type of Rosa where motherfuckers said, you know what? Let's just get a grove that ain't got no road around it. We gonna get this grove that ain't around no streets. We gotta do all this walking. Yeah, thanks to Sister Miller, Brother Miller's son. We gotta walk to the one that's all the way into the park this year. Yeah, carry that 2-liter. Get that cooler right there.
Hey, nah, nigga, I'm thinking of it as you got hit by a car as an 8-year-old, so that you're able to go to family functions where you 40 and walk off and smoke, knowing that whenever a kid get close to a curb, somebody gonna say, "Hey, get away from that goddamn curb. Where's your daddy?"
Yeah. Again, further pointing out the fact that I ain't there. I'm telling you, man. I just want to be inconspicuous enough to where I barely got to pay attention to my kids this weekend.
Hey.
That's it. That's all.
I got so many questions. Right.
What's up?
In the 80s, was there an ambulance conversation? Or did they just immediately know they wasn't paying for one to just put you in the back of somebody's car?
Hey, look. Ambulance?
Right.
Fuck you mean? Who called the ambulance?
Was that right? It's like, who paid for it?
Who called 911? Motherfucker, they gonna make an executive decision on the spot if we gonna go to the hospital or if we just go wait it out.
If this is sleepable.
Right. But if we going to the hospital, we just going to the hospital. We ain't Nah, ain't no ambulance call. First of all, I'm not walking and find no damn payphone in this park. Who finna do it? And I'm gonna tell them where the fuck we at? I don't know. Shit, we around here, around the corner, get down the thing. Shit. I don't know, bitch. Bring your ass. The boy on the ground. Like, nah. I was driven to the hospital. Nobody doing that shit. Call it. Hey, it's been 30 minutes. They ain't here yet. Call them back. Nah, I ain't walking all the way down there. It's hot as shit out here.
Now we know a little bit more not to move a motherfucker that we think is concussion.
Oh, nah. They would shake them up. Back in the day, if you were foggy, you would get shaken into like cognition. It would jolt your ass back into it. Wake up! You okay?
This nigga fake. Shake him. Somebody shake him.
Shake him. No, I have a concussion and you're just rattling me right now. The fuck?
What is
Hey, look,
CT?
we didn't know. We didn't know shit back in the day. We would the test for a concussion was a rattling. You would be fucked up and we would rattle you.
Niggas really don't realize how new the seatbelt laws is.
Oh, they very new. I remember when that was the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
You mean I gotta put my for me? But it's just for me.
Click it or ticket.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
like new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, we 2 hours in. There were things that happened this week. I don't know if we're gonna continue to dance around the topics. I don't know. I'm not in a particular rush to get to them either. But we are damn near 2 hours in, and we've yet to delve into any of the topics. And there has been a couple of things that went
A lot
on.
of shootings. Not a lot of shootings.
Yeah. A whole lot of shootings.
All right. So, just here in general over the holiday weekend in Chicago, there were 55 people shot around there.
Hey.
Yeah, it was 55 going into the fourth.
Okay.
So
All right.
that number definitely did go up.
Well, I'm just talking about Chicago.
Yeah.
All right.
This is Chicago.
Nah, this other one ain't. What you talking about?
No, there was 55 shootings in the city over the weekend.
Right.
Before Monday. And I don't know how many there were on Monday.
There were, well, I don't know how many in Chicago on Monday. So yeah, 55 plus. But then also the shooting in this area, Highland Park, at a 4th of July Day parade at 10:30 in the morning. Not gonna say his name, but this motherfucker, he killed 7 people. I think he shot 30 others or somewhere around that.
Yeah.
On the rooftop. Yeah, he was apprehended
Later that evening.
You know, he was apprehended. So that happened.
Left the gun.
Yeah, I said that when it happened. Like that was they're gonna get him. Why would you leave the gun there? This is
You seen want to be a Jason Bourne movie.
hey, look, fuck him. Fuck him in his psychotic, idiotic, stupid, evil self. Make it speedy. Make the trial speedy. Make it happen. Also in Akron, young man was shot by the police. He was hit a total of about 60 times, I believe. Shot at more than 90 times.
Yeah.
His name Jalen.
Unarmed black man.
Unarmed Jalen. What's his name? Jalen Brown Taylor.
Yeah.
Jalen Taylor, a DoorDash driver. He was being pulled over for a traffic incident. And for some reason or another, it turns into a chase, which turns into a pursuit, which turns into them unloading
90 bullets at someone who was running away from them.
Yeah. Listen, everybody get 10 or 15 warning shots to his back. Let's go. Like, that's what the fuck happens. It's weird. I don't know y'all take on it. I'll give y'all my take on it first. Just cause I don't know. But at this point, this stuff doesn't even like it's no longer awe inducing anymore. And what's getting sad about it is no longer rage inducing. It's just feeling very normal.
Yeah.
At this point, and I don't know how I'm not comfortable with that, but that's where I am now with it, with these happenings, these shootings, these killings. It's just like, and another one, and another one. Like it's just one after another. It's never gonna stop until somebody stops it. In my opinion, I don't know.
Yeah, and we are right now in the marching and protest portion of the cycle where black unarmed person gets killed, family pleads for peace, march and protest, charges filed, black people saying we're finally gonna get justice, bullshit, anger, what are we gonna do, complacency, black person gets shot. So we know how this plays out. And first and foremost, let me just say for the record, if I happen to get shot by the police, I would not want you to handle this peacefully. I don't want anybody to lie and say that I want this to be peaceful. I don't want nobody lying on my name and saying that I would want the rioting to stop. I wouldn't want my name to be remembered like this. Fuck that. Burn this motherfucker down to the ground, kick the ashes, and burn them bitches too.
I mean, hey, look, you got that in like the will.
Like I will definitely get this shit signed by a notary of the public. I am for the highest level of violence you guys decide to do.
I'm with all the shits.
I'm with all the shits.
All
of the shits have been okay.
asshole professional, being of sound mind and reason,
has okayed
hereby decree on this date, hereforth, under the supervision of my attorney, with clear and intentional thought, hereby decree. I'm with all of the shits.
All of the shits have been cleared.
Leave everything to my baby mamas. I'm out. Holla. What the fuck?
Yeah, leave everything to my kids. Thanos was right. I'm out.
I'm out.
Because Thanos was right. Will be somewhere in my last statement.
Hey.
But yeah.
Right under the bag that y'all dropped my dust ashes out of. Thanos was right. Yeah. But yeah, as you were saying.
His mother has already cried, asked for peace and violence in the protests. We've already did we want to see the footage phase. That's where we're at now. And
they released that footage, by the way.
They haven't released all of it. They've released some of it.
I mean, what else you need to see now? I didn't watch it, but I mean, what else you need to see?
There's no angle of which I can see 60 shots being justified. Why we need to watch this tape?
That's what I'm saying.
There's no angle. It's no what are we looking for clarity on? Because that's what tapes are usually for.
I don't know. The family is asking for the whole unedited video to be released. And police.
I mean, I get why they want it because motherfuckers is lying about it. But at a point, we gotta start calling motherfuckers out for the lies that they tell us to our face. Like, you're not telling the truth. That sound like a lot of bullshit.
Fuck a lie. There isn't a lie big enough to justify 60 shots. There isn't a lie.
No, there isn't. I'm with you.
We don't even need to verify these lies. Okay, that's still not enough. Whatever they lie, it's okay. Whatever you say, it's still not enough. What we need to start doing is giving one person life, like just one motherfucking life. We gotta get all the cops life, just one of them life, and the rest of their ass a Russian roulette of prizes and shit.
Hey, look, man. We ain't gotta do that. We gotta start giving motherfucking cops liability insurance.
Start giving it part of their life. I think that started cleaning up some shit.
Hey, I'm telling you, as soon as a motherfucking officer has to carry liability insurance for their job, they're gonna be exponentially more careful with the way they adjudicate themselves out on the patrol. If they can be sued, you know why doctors don't do half the shit they can do to you? It's because motherfucking can sue me for malpractice. So nope, I'm gonna be a-okay. I'm gonna be squared away. I'm gonna be all right for this one because I don't want to be sued for malpractice. You know how expensive this shit will get. And hey, look,
Did you know you could bargain medical procedures?
I did not know that.
That's what the insurance company do. That's what be taking so long. Like, nah, not for me.
But hey, look, I feel like I did know that, but I didn't know that because insurance companies they bargain what they're gonna pay for some medical procedures like a motherfucker. And that's even bargain. They'll tell you this is what we reimbursing
No,
the
they tell the
hospital.
doctor. They tell the
Right.
hospital.
I'm talking about the hospital. They tell the hospital this is what we paying you for this.
You're not paying them. Right.
This is what this pays. Take it. Get the fuck out of my
This is
face.
the national average for this. Fuck you.
Yep.
What? That's not what we charge.
That's what I said it was. That's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. Make it enough. Blue Cross tell you that. Make it enough. Real quick. Yeah, but I mean, that's where I'm at on it. Um, make them carry some insurance. Get qualified immunity out of here. Make these motherfuckers carry insurance. Make these motherfuckers actually financially liable for the shit. I think we can get that over. That we already require entrusted people in society to carry this.
What if they all let their shit lapse at the same time?
You say what?
What if they all move on and let their shit lapse at the same time? What do you do in that case?
Man, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think that'll be a real possibility. I haven't seen it happen yet. Doctors don't do that shit. I ain't seen a motherfucking bunch of licensed contractors be like, fuck these licenses. We all gonna band together and we not gonna have licenses no more. I don't see any other licensed industry buck up that or licensed service industry just buck up and say, fuck these licenses. We ain't doing that shit. I ain't seen truck drivers say, fuck truck driver school. I don't need a CDC. You
They
know what I'm
said
saying?
that about public service yet.
Why did I say a CDC?
We know what you meant.
Yeah.
You haven't mentioned the public servant yet.
Okay, I don't. Oh, what public service you want me to mention? Like a fireman?
I don't know, nigga. Just mention one that got some stringent ass rules. You mentioned a lot of private sector places.
Because it doesn't. I don't think it exists in a public servant capacity necessarily.
Do you
But
know why? Because if they
why,
all went on strike at the same time, what would you do?
man, Joe? They not though. So I don't see this as a real eventuality or possibility.
Okay,
Police unions strike all the
all the time.
time they strike for their when they want to negotiate a fucking pay increase. They'll strike and we'll play hardball on pay increases. We'll play hardball on shit we want to play hardball on. Make it happen. There's gonna be some people that don't like shit. Always, yes. But if you think that becoming a cop is your free ticket to just come fuck up niggas indiscriminately, it's like you want to pass and shoot niggas regularly, come join the police force. Like, no, there has to be something we can do to de-incentivize that particular sales tactic for the job. It's got to be.
He's Mike Tyson famous at Barnes.
What
He's Mike Tyson famous at Barnes.
is Mike Tyson?
His Mike Tyson rolling papers are marvelous.
Oh,
You get your Tyson joints.
Oh yes.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think I don't know. I think insurance is a way. but they can too easily circumvent them, in my opinion.
Hey, life is about setting them up and knocking them down. You you make a better lock, or make a better lock pick, and we just keep going back and forth.
All right, so if they have to have their own insurance, then all right, they can just all right not pay their insurance, and then all right, you sue them personally, and you sue them for 2.2 million. They file bankruptcy, and that debt just goes away, and the actual family gets nothing.
Okay.
This person, that this murderer, doesn't have the same police job that he normally had, but he's still not held criminally responsible. So I mean, they don't really
Hey,
lose
look.
nothing.
Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. Get your criminal bill passed, fam. I'm not fighting against that. I ain't saying nothing against it at all. Do that. Power to you. I just think this one will pass quicker and faster. Not fighting against you doing that one. I think we could do also and. You know what I'm saying? I think also and is a thing that we don't address enough and we don't utilize nearly enough. Also and.
Hmm?
I mean, shit. Put
He
him in
did
jail and get
that.
his money. They went after OJ. They went after OJ criminally and then get him criminally and then what they do?
Knock that nigga off.
And then
They went
he
after him motherfucker
locked his
civilly.
ass up for 6 years when
I
they
mean, no,
did,
they went after him civilly and got a judgment against him civilly.
and he was
Now
out.
he was able to get around it in a certain kind of a way, but he also can't do shit else to make any kind of motherfucking money. We took all the assets we could get from this motherfucker. We fucked his life up a lot, and they're not done trying. But I'm just saying, in the life of an officer of the law that does shit like that, I think motherfuckers give it more thought. If man, Joe, I pull this trigger, my daughter can go to college. 'Cause I'm telling you, I guarantee you, that's not their thought process.
Do we necessarily agree with civil action because they agree with OJ? Nigga, if I'm not guilty, I'm not guilty. Fuck you gonna say I'm not guilty, but I'm lying.
But you're responsible. Hey, look, the law is funny. I'm not okay with it, but
Yeah, and burden of proof is a lot less in civil trials. Like,
more likely than not.
and yeah, you probably did. He probably did it, but he didn't definitely do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck what let's say fair ass explanation they gave for this shit. If I'm not guilty, I'm not goddamn guilty. Civilly, criminally, I'm not guilty. Now I can see some civil shit going before the criminal shit, and you getting a judgment there. But if I make it all the way to not guilty criminal, I think I circumvented doing no bullshit. Or I should have at least. That should be the superseding judgment.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I mean, because it is more stringent. It's like saying the ocean stopping motherfuckers from fucking up a lot, not fucking up a little. Oh, nigga, that's just orange cord. You alright, but you not shoring up these holes over here.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look again. If you need to run power on the court and then fill the holes up, also like if one thing is an absolute necessity in order to make the functionality of the job happen, then you gotta do what you gotta do. But if you know you're supposed to plug them holes, plug the holes. But if you can't plug the holes if you ain't got no light, what do? Sit there with your hands tied or just make some shit happen? I'm along the lines as to make some shit happen. Do something. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but to make some shit happen in this case, it's my entire life. nothing makes some shit happen by the time I do it. I just
Hey, look, hey, look, hey, look,
not
hey, look,
guilty.
hey, look, hey, look, hey, look. I'm just speaking to the scope of the
This
police
whole court is
abuse
out of
is
order.
the scope of the police misconduct. You will not have a problem, officer, if you don't be out here trying to violate motherfucking civil rights all indiscriminately. There you go. That's it. That's all. Long and short of it for you. Don't know what don't know how to help you other than tell you to be not a piece of shit human.
Piece of shit.
That's it. That's all. I don't know. I don't know where to go from this. Speaking of piece of shit humans, um, y'all been following the January 6th trial?
Nah.
Nah. They
We
had
Trump,
the. I ain't been following it. I
we
I
trumping
I,
him.
I done seen a couple things. Uh, I don't know nobody. They had political Amber Heard. I don't know her real name, but I'll just call her political Amber Heard. Amber Heard on the stand the other day talking about how she had heard that Trump uh was trying to reach for the steering wheel in the car when they was trying to drive him to the White House during the riots. They was trying to take him home, and he was trying to go to the Capitol building.
My people. My
My
people.
people there, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta ride out with my soldiers. Like he was really Trump was really gang. That's what she said.
But they're rioting, sir. But what would they do without me?
What they gonna do without me? Them my niggas. I gotta go. Yeah. Yep. She said that. Um. Also in political news, the president got some tapes that just came out. Some
Trump
more.
mixtape?
Yeah, Joe Biden got some more mixtapes. He was on the phone with his son, telling his son how great he was, paying for hookers. Um, on the
Crack
phone,
son.
yeah, his crack son. Um, on the phone telling his son, "I got your back." What? He previously been on record saying that he don't have no involvement with any of his son's business dealings. He doesn't even have any knowledge of it, but he's on tape, talking to his son, telling him, "I got your back." That's attaboy. Way to go, Hunter. You did your thing. He's just getting caught in more and more lies that are completely unnecessary. Um, but hey, it is what it is. Um, the motherfucker that got in charge of the money is admitting that he don't know shit about money. But what do you expect from a motherfucker named Jerome?
I say Jerome watch you.
like, 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 whose idea was it to put a motherfucker named Jerome in charge of the money?
Roman roll.
Nigga name is literally Jerome, and he went on record and said, "Yeah, I don't really understand inflation."
All
I
right,
mean,
now,
and
now, is Jerome white?
yeah. I mean, you thought they was gonna put a brother named Jerome in charge of the money now?
Ain't
Come
nobody.
on,
Hey, you
come
should
on.
never trust a white person named Jerome. Like a white Jerome, a white Tyrone. Nah.
It's funny how white names have become Negro.
I don't trust a motherfucker named Jerome
There's
that don't
no.
go by Jerry.
I don't trust the white Washington.
Yeah. What if you run into a white motherfucker named Jerome Washington?
Oh, he's definitely trying to separate you from your money and your freedom. Not much unlike a motherfucker named Jerome Powell. But hey, that's just your feds here. Yeah, yeah, he came out and said that shit. So it's interesting that the motherfucker that's in charge of the money for the nation don't know how money works. Um, you know, about 2 years, about a year and a half into the gig, he gives up the goods.
Say, I'm sorry, I lied on my application.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I ain't think this was gonna come up while I was at work. I wasn't really prepared for it. Like, but you're a lifeguard. Fuck you mean you can't swim? Like, yeah, nah. I mean, I'm good in the pool, but like this is like a beach setting. I'm not real good. Like I don't even like fuck with sand too much. Like this is what he was saying. Like I'm good at like I'm good at like savings. I'm like good at like budgeting. Like if we got like car note due, light bill due, I'll tell you like it's on the 15th. Pay it. Like that's the type of that's the type of fiduciary expertise he has.
See right here, say I grew up in a grove. It was Cottage Grove, and I was third in my class, but I just took class for second, third.
I didn't say third from the bottom. But yeah, from the other way. Yeah. I mean, but if we all turned around, I was like really like at right dead end, right? Like, yeah.
In fact, my name is Gerard.
like my name is Jerome Powell. I didn't expect nobody to call me back anyway once they saw the name on the resume.
Right. Yep. But we got that. Supreme Court just voted that, not that they didn't vote, they just they approved for their docket for next year. What are they taking up now? What is it? Gerrymandering of districts, I believe, something like that. They're gonna uphold and approve that. They're gonna say that states can just figure out how the fuck they want to start counting votes, and it's all up to them, and there'll be no federal oversight.
Prosecution too.
Oh yeah. I said that one on here about the Border Patrol and rights against illegal search and seizure, illegal. They no longer need a warrant to enter your home, and if they violate your civil rights while in your home, they won't be able to be held responsible for that either.
They getting busy.
Oh yeah, they definitely getting fucking busy.
They doing their numbers.
Hey. But
what happened to that sister that was up for the Supreme Court?
Oh, she got Ketanji Brown. She got confirmed, and she was actually just sworn in the other day. What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Stevens. Well, no, Breyer. My bad. Breyer. He just made his retirement official the other day.
And so Breyer, before she got in there, huh?
I mean, she was replacing amongst. It was a non-balanced shifting change.
I mean, they still up.
Right, they still up. It's still gonna be 6-3. That vote wouldn't have been not 6-3. But what the thing about her though is that she's very, very corporatist, and that she is probably going to side with corporations on her Supreme Court judiciary rulings, much like she has throughout a significant part of her career. She's a company woman. Turns out.
I mean, we can take that for now.
We're
still trying to stay alive right now.
No, we can't take that right now. That's what they're doing right now. They're not concerned with all these civil liberty, social bullshitty rights that you're concerned with. They're about all of the meat and potato shits that really make the world go round types of things. Like they're gonna make it an impossibility for you to be able to sue your company, the tractor manufacturer you work for your arm being ripped out of the socket at the shoulder because of some faulty equipment at the plant. You're gonna say, nah, fuck that, can't sue because your shoulder got ripped out. No, fuck that. Company's not responsible for that anymore. That's where they're going with shit like this. They're taking away all the workers' rights even further. They're going to make this society very, very lopsided, and not in a racial way, but in a class way, in a monetary way. That's going to be the great imbalance. Telling you, better watch him. Pac said that. Anyway, what was you gonna say, man?
I say, well, I would disagree that it ends up being racial anyway.
You say it ends up being racial?
Classism sure the fuck does. Classism surely the fuck does end up being racial. Because it end up with a whole lot of certain races in one particular class. You're like, God damn. Hold up. I understand there's a few of the others sprinkled in this motherfucker, but the political majority, goddamn it.
Hey, you can be racist and classist and equally a mixture of both. You can equally despise poor and other people. Don't make
You
it
can
right.
equally despise poor people. I mean, you can equally despise other people and disguise it as hating poor people.
Hey, look, you could do that too. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't have all the answers. I may not be right. I don't know. These just my opinion.
While we talking about shooting, let's talk about those shooting a little different. Strong water.
Hmm?
The two things I told you as posted in front of the chat.
Oh, I was looking to those too. You just be you don't like to follow like a clear path to some shit.
I was following the clear path to get us off this shit.
Oh, okay. What the fuck did you send me, old girl from Little Women of Atlanta for?
Just a thick ass bitch.
Oh, yeah, she was on Little Women. She was on Little Women Little Women of Atlanta. She's in the crystals and shit.
I just
Like,
thought you appreciate the thick ass bitch.
she's in the crystals. She's definitely that type of chick.
See, I said it to the right person.
It ain't because of that. I just watched the show that she was on.
All I said was, I said it to the right motherfucker. You ain't got to get dog out. All I said was, I thought you appreciate the thick ass midget. And you knew the exact midget she was, where she was from, what she's into. So I was right.
Hey, all right.
Walks on the beach. She's into crystals. She did 2 DPCs.
Hey, you wanna give us the rundown of the Florida team and his run in with the angry white man that smashed his car windows?
Let's go to the little bit shit. Chicago shoot.
You say what?
Let's go with the little village shooting.
You want to go with that one? Okay.
So we can get out of this shooting shit.
All right. Well, let's go to that one. Set that one up for us.
All right. Well, the antagonistic 17-year-old black girl was going to torment these particular workers at a particular McDonald's, and they called for backup. And one Mexican, Mr. Hedera, who wasn't much older than her, and he shot and killed her in the driveway. They called him because they knew she was getting on something, or she was on something with them previously. She came with her family to order and left peacefully. And he was in the parking lot waiting. As she left, she got a cup of water, walked back to the drive-thru, and threw the water in the drive-thru and began to run off. As she ran off, Mexican nigga shot her in the back. That's pretty much it. So there was a contingent of people saying that you just can't fuck with motherfuckers. And we as black people need to figure that out. That you just can't torment and tease motherfuckers. And I'm of the thinking that wasn't suitable retribution for whatever this was.
You keep trailing off a little bit. When you speak up, it makes it easier to hear.
It may be the connection because I'm not trailing off. So I wouldn't know what was happening. But again, like I said, this little girl.
Like when you speak at this level right here, that level right there.
Yeah, like I said, this girl, maybe it's his fan blowing into switching off and on. But yeah, this girl apparently was known to torment one of the workers up there, and she called whoever her relation to come up there. And he shot the little girl in the back as she was running away, throwing ice water into the drive-through window. As I was saying, there's a contingent of people saying that you just can't fuck with anybody how you like to. But I am of the thinking that there is some things that was too far, especially for a 17-year-old girl.
Yeah, that was definitely far too far of a reaction for that situation. Like, and he definitely should be charged. She should probably be charged.
All right,
I mean,
so here's what
posthumously.
No,
You talking
no,
about
no.
the girl who called him?
Yeah, the girl that called him.
Oh, okay, all right.
All right, so here's more accurate details. The man on the road said he fatally shot a 17-year-old Friday in Little Village after he saw her throw water at the employee at McDonald's, according to the county prosecutors. Anthony Heredia, 19, told investigators that employees of McDonald's at 443 West 26th Street called that day and asked them to come to the restaurant after the employees recognized the girl, Tierra Franklin, from an altercation at the restaurant the previous week. When Heredia arrived, the employees told him everything was fine, and he waited in the parking lot while Franklin and her family got food inside. When Franklin walked up to a drive-through window and threw a cup of water inside, splashing an employee, Heredia pulled the gun and fired twice at her as she ran back to a car, prosecutors said. Franklin was struck in the back about 3 p.m. and taken to St. Anthony Hospital by her family, where she was pronounced dead. Employees at the McDonald's declined to talk with reporters Sunday. A request for comment was spoken with the McDonald's court was not returned. Family members told ABC 7 Franklin was headed into a senior year at Curie High School and dreamed of becoming a lawyer. After the shooting, a surveillance camera reported Heredia returning to the parking lot and picking up a shell casing. Investigators later matched another shell casing recovered at the scene with the shell casing found in his pocket, where he was arrested a short time later. Charged with first-degree murder and unlawful use of a weapon, he was ordered held without bail Sunday. He'd been paroled in March after pleading guilty earlier this year to reckless discharge of a firearm, according to county and state records. So, he was a habitual.
So a piece of shit killed a teenage girl for doing teenager shit.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's a faction of black people who actually justify it. Not justifying the murder, but justifying the fact that overwhelming force was allowed to use be allowed to use.
And they some dumbasses who believe in that shit. So so if your kid come egg my house, I can let off shots at their ass because they egged my house, and that's okay. That's an appropriate response to the actual threat that you perceiving. That's as dumb as the shit that we say when we say that motherfuckers when cops try to act like they have a reasonable threat or fear for their life, and we don't allow them to give us these arbitrary ass dumb ass excuses for doing stupid ass shit. Neither is this. Responses have to be appropriate. They have to be appropriate in order for this thing that we call civilization to function. You're just not allowed to. You're not allowed to hit me with the fucking rocket launcher because I step on your shoe. It's not acceptable. It's not okay for you to involve yourself in the dispute of 2 fucking children, and further involve yourself into the dispute to the point of fucking murder because someone threw a cup of water on someone else. Nah, fam. It's not how we allow to do shit in life. That's just not cool.
It was crazy because it was mentioned that he was on parole. several times. Here's what parole implies prison.
Say it what?
I said parole implies prison. Prison,
Definitely.
prison implies more than a year. Parole implies that we serve more than a year of a multiple year sentence, of which is the next son left, and got out. So this kid is on 19 himself. So if it can lock up to 17, maybe 18.
Hey,
It's no justification. I just
it,
think it deserves to be pointed out.
he deserves what?
I said it deserves to be pointed out that these motherfuckers are so desensitized. Like the nigga just sat up there and waited to take some whatever he felt was action.
I mean, I don't know I don't know the purpose of pointing out their desensitization in relation to the conversation we're having when we're talking about these motherfuckers shooting people.
Because he was a child himself.
Yeah, I don't nah, I was a child too, and no point that I think that shit was okay. And at a point we got to start allowing motherfuckers the capacity to make decisions that are not difficult, and it's not difficult to discern this level of right from wrong at that age. I mean, mm, it's certain shit. I'm giving that grace to 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 Tierra. I'm giving that grace to her in terms of age and level of errant behavior, a la throwing a cup of water at a motherfucker, because that's some that's some kid shit. That's some shit that I would expect a kid to do in their irrationality to as whatever response to whatever. That's some shit I would expect, and that's some shit we could talk about. We can mitigate. We can get that shit corrected. We can get that shit fixed. But this little asshole that we already got booked one for busting his gun indiscriminately at some shit, and we gonna call it that. But let's just call it what it was. He was shooting at some motherfuckers and was missing, and he pled out to the lesser charge of reckless discharge of firearm. Most likely,
Mm.
most likely. That's what I'm thinking. That's just me with my less than intelligent sleuth brain working. That's the scenario of those events. This is how I feel. And then he gets out and he's allowed to go get another gun and be freely accessible to commit this bullshit as fucking as atrocity. In my yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, he definitely deserves to go to jail for the longest of fucking times. He shouldn't. And then there's the debate over whether he should have been out.
Hey, look.
Because technically that is a non-violent offense. Is it?
Hey, look. I don't know how shooting your gun in any way, shape, form, or fashion can be considered nonviolent. I don't. I again, again. You want to give him a leeway for pleading out to what he pled out to. I'm not necessarily on that fence, but okay, all right, cool. Um,
Yeah,
say
that
what you
didn't
want,
happen.
say what you want, but this is his second time being involved with a gun. How many times do you get to be involved with a gun, resulting one of which time resulting in the loss of life, to where we just be like, we are through with you. Back to my stance last week. Some motherfuckers just don't need to be here no more.
Yeah, that is true. But again, the slippery slope determines, all right, who doesn't get to be here anymore?
I think motherfuckers like Mr. What's his name, Herrera,
Radio.
however you say it, whatever the fuck, him. I don't think he needs to be here. No, I think he's forfeited. I think he's forfeited his right to be here. Personally, you're done with it at this point. You no longer need it. You know you've exhibited to us your your diminished capacity to exercise judgment and the safety of society is at jeopardy because of your actions.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. We had a comment. Uh, El
Not
Jefe
real.
McCarran said, like your mom. I mean, look, everyone should be held to the same standard. Yes, as a society, we all should be required to not be sociopaths.
That was somebody, mama.
Also, my mom. And hey, look, up to this point in her life, she has done a very good job of not being a sociopath. So, kudos to her. I don't know what you hope to accomplish there, but you got to try harder than that.
Wait, that was just something random. Just trying to crack your mama joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit. He don't understand
Where
how.
was this at? Why do I ever see it?
Oh, my bad. It's in the chat. I had the chat up. I didn't show it on the screen though. But yeah, that was his.
Yeah.
This was it. This was his.
La Hefe.
Yeah,
Shout out to the Jeff.
yeah.
Jeff
The
McCarran.
Jeff. The Jeff.
The Jeff.
Oh, it's always a motherfucker from YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. YouTube get all the spam comments. Motherfuckers who just want to say, "Suck my balls, eat a dick." Like, oh, you're you're valuable.
Yeah, drop them bars.
Oh,
Drop
You
them
never need
bars,
to read them
Happy.
all.
oh, yeah, yeah. But yeah. I don't understand why we need to keep the sociopath around. Get his ass the fuck up out of here.
All right, and then all right. So after a person kills one person, they are no longer supposed to be here, right?
Hey, look, but this ain't like this is his second time. The second time resulted in the death of a person. The first time was the other shit where he was just randomly shooting at motherfuckers, and it could have resulted in you being able to extinguish somebody's life.
All right, so 2 attempted murders.
Yep.
Okay.
No, one attempt and the actual.
All right, so 1.5. All right. All right, so what if they shot at somebody but missed twice? They still get stick around?
So
Nope.
one murder.
Nope. Nope.
So three attempts for one murder. It's lucky that he got off a tip before his murder, but then the murder came.
I think it's just. I think the intent to murder, and I don't. I'm not. There's not a lot of space for me in between attempted murder and murder. There's not a lot of space for me. You try to do some shit, but because you're not good at it, we don't give you the same responsibility for the act. Like, no, you should get the same. You should get the same punishment. Just because you weren't successful is inconsequential. This ain't a sport. This ain't like basketball. We'll get credit for that three if you don't hit the three. Like, no, just the intent to shoot should cause something to tick off.
And you get 2 attempts to shoot, and then you go.
Hey.
All right, so what if my first intent resulted in 45 people going, being killed?
You out of here. You out of here on the first one.
It goes without saying.
Yeah, we have to adjudicate these things with some kind of common sense. L said this is better than the last podcast I watched. The last one was about as interesting as your mom's last gynecology visit and twice as smelly. Hey, look, shout outs to you for being able to smell our show, but I hate to break it to you, that smell you're experiencing is a result of your own surround. We're not actually anywhere near you physically. So if you actually physically smell something, that's personal, fam, and we're not responsible for that.
I don't know what level of iPhone you got.
So there's that. There's that.
When you over at one of the black guys start singing the skill.
I ain't heard none of that.
None of it.
I said when we win him over, one of us black guys start singing Leonard Skinner right now. That's all that came to mind when I read that step.
Oh no, fuck him. And hey, look, I would like to break it to a rendition if I could leave here tomorrow, but I won't. Just because no.
Fuck what I know. Any Leonard Skinner.
No, if I should leave here tomorrow, hey, that shit dope. That shit hit slap. We could listen to that in the post show. I'm not gonna play no Leonard Skinner because one of these motherfuckers wants me to.
The only thing I thought of is, ooh, that smell. The smell of death around you.
But yeah, that I think we have to start using common sense to situation, and we have to look at shit that people do as heinous or not. Like, yeah, that was some fucked up shit, and you aren't a normal person in society, and we shouldn't have you around here anymore. I'm not advocating for the Salem witch trials at all, but hey, look. Sometimes motherfuckers have the right approach in the wrong way. Let's just start getting some of these motherfuckers up out of here because we're dragging our feet. We're dragging our feet. We're dragging our feet.
Shut him up with
We're dragging our feet. The motherfucker who shot the people at the parade in Highland Park, they had to come take his knives away not too long ago. And I say not so long ago because I don't know when it was, and he wasn't that old to begin with, so it couldn't have been that long ago. Had to take all his fucking knives away. The individual who was deemed not worthy of having knives was allowed to purchase firearms. There was a point in time in which we said, yeah, nah, cut his shit with a blade? No, not for you. And then a short time later, hey, yo, look. Not a problem. Fuck it up. I mean, these are the decisions that we're making by being pussy and not calling some shit what the fuck it is, and not by being so worried about hurting the fringes of society's feelings. Look. Let's keep it a bean. We sitting here doing this tiptoe ass shit because we trying to sit here and play when we don't want our rights to be infringed on as people, as black people, because we know that the level of heinousness that they can get to with these laws they enact both upon us. This ain't the slippery slope towards that. This ain't what the advocation for is. These are things that are common sense that need to happen. Certain motherfuckers shouldn't be anywhere near a fucking firearm. Certain motherfuckers, after they've shown themselves unworthy, should not be allowed to draw breath anymore. We got to start getting back to common sense shit at a point. Some shit just is for the betterment of society. Some shit just is. And it don't mean that my rights as a motherfucking that we didn't fall for need to go away. No, not saying that.
For murder like 5 times.
I did though. Yep.
You say get back to common sense as if there was any point where this country had common fucking sense.
Yeah. I think there was a point in time in which hey, look, you're guilty, get a rope. Yeah. Now
that was the same time where they owned people.
Yeah. Now, I'm not advocating for your guilt being because your skin is a darker hue and we should be able to get a rope because that's not a crime. No. I'm talking about we should be able to call crimes and what are not crimes. And you saying that me existing is a crime shouldn't be able to. It shouldn't. That doesn't pass a litmus test. But there's certain things that we ought to be able to call out. They took this motherfucker's knives. He shouldn't have guns.
See, they had a hold on the punishment part, just not the crime part back there.
That part.
Yeah, and I would say that there is no point in time in this history where common sense has ever been a fucking thing.
Okay, so because you just deem that it hasn't existed, that we should not advocate for it.
I think they've always had common sense. I think we allow this country to get away with a lot of shit. Oh, I didn't know niggas were human.
That part.
Yeah, but common sense would dictate that that's bullshit.
I mean, how so?
How would common sense dictate that? Because, I mean, these motherfuckers passed laws saying, hey, you know what? I don't people like that bad. Go ahead. So we can't say that common sense was rampant then.
Not saying it was rampant, just saying we had it. I'm not saying that we had it all the way right, but just because we didn't have it all the way correct, I think that
No, I think being okay to own people is about as wrong as it possibly could get.
yes,
Like, like
yes, that
there's no
was
we didn't get it
wrong.
all the way right because we were owning
That
people. I think
yes,
that should have been one of them.
that was wrong. That was wrong. But but if Cletus over here is touching children and we know it, man, can we just get rid of Cletus? Why are we keeping Cletus around? Like I mean, really? Huh?
Yeah, but
I'm just saying. You know it. Let's just get this motherfucker up out of here real quick. We ain't got to be
Hey,
bothered with it. Why
hey,
keep him around?
you might even have a point because even when niggas was getting locked up because of their skin color, it was because motherfuckers was lying and saying it was doing crimes. It wasn't like they were just, hey, you black. I mean, it was. But it wasn't just like, hey, you black. No, it was like, this nigga was. They were lying on these niggas saying it was committing crime.
no, most of the time it was just, hey, you black, good enough reason to kill you. I mean, yes, there were times. All right, Emmett Till got killed because they said he did something.
So exactly what I just said then.
But there,
God damn it.
nigga, but later on that night, they probably killed somebody else too. Not because they just said something, but because they were black.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. They didn't kill him because he said nothing. Because they all had said something at a time or another. They killed him because he was black and he said something. So essentially, it was because of the black. You think that they had never told this bitch that she had a fat ass or some big tits, whatever the fuck that they wanted to put on Emmett for saying to her? You think that none of these motherfuckers have ever said those words to her? Like, oh my god, he said what? And that was the thing that made it punish? No. It wasn't about he said what. It was who said what? That motherfucker. Oh, he said it? Oh, hell no. He can't say that. It ain't got the damn thing to do with what being said. It ain't about the actual perceived crime. It's about the motherfucker that you perceive doing it. And that was the every long and short reason, rationale behind that shit. I don't know. This is my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. That we agree on. However, that idea of common sense at that time, yeah. Like this country has never been about common sense. Never the fuck ever.
Kind of has been about common sense the entire time.
Like, is there
It's never been just. It's never been righteous. But it has been about common. Fam, it's built on common sense. If I can get somebody else to do this shit that I don't want to do for free,
For the free ski whiskey.
I mean, hell of a move.
Hey, I've always been a proponent that niggas don't wish slavery never happened. We just want to be on the right side of that shit.
You say what?
I say niggas don't wish slavery never happened. We just want to be on the right side of that shit.
yeah.
No, I wish slavery never happened. I mean, why would I not?
Because you don't hear what you're saying now.
No, I hear what I'm saying now. I get why it makes practical sense to be a shitty individual. That don't mean you get an excuse to be a shitty individual. I could be a shitty individual right now because it makes sense. It doesn't mean you do it. I could be a
Yes, no,
horrible. I
too.
could be a horrible. I could be a horrible person to my children. It could be perfectly fine within the legal rationale of it, but I don't do it because I'm not a shitty person.
Yes, too.
I mean, yeah, I will admit there's three levels. There's slavery not happening, slavery happening where black people own slaves, and slavery happened as it happened in America. I think slavery happening as it happened would be the lowest. If I had to pick a side to be slaves, I definitely would have picked the whites.
I mean, gun to my head. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, fuck. But hey, look, given the choice of all three, hey, look, nobody be slaves. How about that? Being the most rational, sensible thing another human being could pick, and that was an option.
yeah. Like I'm leaning 75-25. Slavery not happening.
Wait. Slavery not a thing, or slavery a thing, meaning it's happened elsewhere?
It could happen wherever it's happening, but I'm not going to make it happen where I am.
I'm saying
I
that the
am not going
scenario,
to enslave individuals. I know what you're saying.
the scenario, that's a big goddamn if based on for my answer. Because if we say I wish slavery never happened anywhere, cool. All right, I'm with that. But if we say our ancestors never went through slavery, nah, I want to be on the right side of that shit. If slavery was happening somewhere to somebody, put me in on the right side of that shit. If niggas get money, let's get money, B. But if we saying slavery never happened, I'm with that.
Right.
Okay, I'm with the slavery never happened. Yeah, I'm with the
Yeah,
slave. I mean, let's not have nobody be a slave.
yeah. I'd say about 80-20. Slavery never happening, and 20 slavery happening, but black people benefiting from it.
Hmm. I don't know. Hey, to change the subject though, did y'all see what Macy Gray and some others have been saying lately in the news?
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah. So if you're not familiar, Macy Gray, I think she kicked it off, or maybe the most prominent figure. I don't know. Some other motherfucker says some shit, but I didn't necessarily hear it. But she got on the TV and was like, "Hey, look, just because you get some parts don't mean you're a woman. I mean, if you want me to call you a woman, I'll call you a woman, but you're not a woman. Gee, let's just keep it a buck." And I agree with Macy personally, but yeah.
Yeah. Um.
I agree that it is the most pointless battle in the history of battles.
Yeah, because I mean, if you finna call a motherfucker what they want to be called, it don't matter what you really think. As long as
That's
you give
right.
them the respect, call it what they want. Yeah. I mean, shit, I call you Jacques, fucking because that's what your name. Even though in my mind, kind of look like a George. But it
Hey,
don't
look, hey,
fucking
look,
matter
hey,
what
look, hey,
I
look, hey,
think
look.
your name
Hey look,
is.
hey look, hey look, hey look, fam. I don't even know how to take a motherfucker caught saying I look like a George. I feel offended personally. I don't like no damn George.
You don't look like a Jacques.
I don't like no damn George.
Look kind of like Tracy Chapman.
Hey, look, I ain't even gonna hold you. It really don't even matter what name you said there. There is no like attractive name in my mind that. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, Lance. Yeah, I could do a Lance. I could be a Lance. I don't. There's no like sexy name in my mind that you could say like, yeah, I'd appreciate being called that. Like, there's no replacement moniker for me. Like, no, it's Jacques or bust.
Nah, because if a motherfucker would call me Larry, I can be like, you know what? I can see why you call me Larry. I look like I might be a Larry.
No, no.
No,
You
fam,
look
I ain't
like
no Larry. And I got an uncle. I got an uncle named Larry, but I ain't no Larry, fam. I'm just saying right now. I don't look like no Larry.
you look like your name is spelled correctly. I'll tell you that much. But it ain't.
Hey, look, I look like my name is
My name
spelled
is
right.
that nigga. No,
Yeah.
Oh, both of you motherfuckers' names.
your
are
name
spelled
definitely
incorrectly.
ain't spelled right.
Both of you niggas' names are spelled incorrectly. I didn't even think about that. Both of you niggas' names.
My
are spelled
name
incorrectly.
is spelled correctly. Goddamn it.
Yeah, for a girl.
No.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Hey. Your name do got a different pronoun on top of it though. When it's red. Yeah.
It doesn't.
Hey, look, if it was assigning gym classes purely based off names, we'd be in the same gym class.
No, you wouldn't, because you'd be in France, motherfucker.
Ah, shit. Hey, look, just saying. I know it hurts, but it's okay. It's okay. Just come on to this side. It'll be okay.
I don't know what kind of gym class y'all would have in Canada, but goddamn it, wouldn't be American gym class.
Hey,
Mhm.
what kind of backfield is AC Gray and J.K. Rowling?
Hey, look.
Lead this charge here.
Hey, look. All I know is J.K. Rowling is coming off like a good left guard. El Jefe, he's been active in the chat. He said, "How do you misspell asshole professional?"
Run our numbers up, Bill.
I don't
The
know.
more interactions we get from you,
Hey,
the better.
I don't know. I ain't know
I
you
don't
misspelled
know,
it.
because I didn't misspell it. So,
I ain't know you misspelled it, but I'm also not the spelling motherfucker on the podcast, so I ain't know.
it's because I didn't misspell it.
There you go. There you go.
Motherfucker. How did you not read asshole professional correctly?
We just kind of say it two different ways. Well, I think I just kind of say it two different ways at the beginning, but they both kind of the same way. Professional.
Professional, because it's capitalized.
Hey.
The Jeff needs to learn how to fucking read.
Hey, did y'all see the shit that been floating around? I don't know. I'm jumping around topics. I'm just telling y'all the shit that came across my mind this week that I saw. But did y'all see how motherfuckers was talking about how black people talk and how white people don't understand it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Like-
the question is, that's not misspelled.
Huh?
It's not misspelled.
I know it's not.
It's not. But he might have been thrown by the way when I said when we introduced the show, professional, not professional type of shit. But like they don't understand. Like it's been a thing this week where is literally they said how white people don't understand the way black people talk,
Yes.
and it's like we say you lying. Like they don't understand that we don't really mean that we're accusing them of not telling the truth.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
I can't believe I closed 3 clients a day. You lying? No, Barbara, I'm telling the truth. I really did close 3 clients. No, motherfucker, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, go off. No, I'm not going off.
I mean, it's like, how can you be offended that people don't understand that you don't use words in the correct way? Like, if they're comprehending it as the way that it's supposed to, the definition of these words, then hey,
I don't think it was intended as people being offended that they weren't understood. I just think it was people pointing out the language barrier and how it exists culturally amongst people that exist in society together. You know what I'm saying? This is among people that are at the same job in similar station in life, talking, and one person completely misunderstanding the intent behind what the other is saying. I think he was speaking more so towards that, not like I'm mad you don't understand me. I think he's just pointing out, hey, we're different. We have different backgrounds, and there are differences in our personalities, and even all the way down to the basic way in which we communicate. That there are some things that I'm going to say that you're not going to understand. I just thought it was interesting. That's all.
I thought
when he said the misspelled shit, it sparked it in my mind.
But I mean, that's it's clear that it. I mean, I thought that was something that's been already understood, so we know that this is what's going on. Like, I mean, that's why we came up with the term Ebonics / African American vernacular and code switching.
Mhm.
Like,
Yep.
we realize that this is a thing. These motherfuckers don't speak the way that we speak.
Yeah.
But that was my whole thing. That's why I brought it up, is to make, because it was funny that it made a phenomenon this week. Like, they've been making fun of this shit since airplane. So why this week of all
Right.
weeks is this shit a phenomenon? Like,
Uh,
literally, they made a whole scene in airplane about this.
Yeah, and back then she said, I speak jive. It went from jive to Ebonics to African American vernacular, but we've always known that we talk different.
Yeah, I mean, I think conversation sometimes is cyclical, and it comes about and it has its own time frame, and it just pops back up again because somebody else made an interesting meme about it and it was funny, and then it got the conversation going again. It picked it back up, and then we just re verbalizing that shit that we already may have known. Oh shit, we talk different than one another. Maybe.
I think we the fact that it keeps coming that is coming up now, I just I don't get it. I don't understand why it's a thing, as if this is something new.
Hmm. El Jefe misunderstanding the point again. He said, "I'm white. I grew up in black schools in all black town. Biggest confusion to this day for me is the word pencil for pencil. Pencil. Me a pencil. Hey, me a pencil.
Pencil.
Pencil. Pencil.
Hey, so you grew up in the South.
Right.
At the South, they throw extra URs in.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
hold
In
on.
DC, they throw extra U's.
I know how to connect with you, Hefe.
Talk to Jeff.
Because here's what I don't understand. Where the fuck is the R's coming from in Baltimore? With the tur, your...
Yeah.
That's some shit even black people don't understand, Hefe. So I'm with you. But that personal shit?
Hey.
No, I don't know what them niggas be talking about.
Hey, first of all, I ain't even gonna hold you. It's not even really a black thing. It's mostly a regional thing.
I've heard a lot of people from Baltimore. I've never heard not one of them say true. Heard a lot of people from down south. I ain't never heard them say personal. A lot of this shit is black.
Yeah, okay. All right. I heard a lot of non-black people from the South say a lot of shit the way that a lot of black people from the North say it. He said he's from Shreveport, Louisiana. Louisiana,
Hey, baby.
baby.
Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of extra R's in Louisiana. As long as you ain't putting none of them on the inner words, motherfucker.
Hey, yo, look, you just watched them. You just watched them ERs. Hey, yo, you watch them A's too.
Right.
You also don't get that one. That don't even go either. I ain't
You
gonna.
A's or
Don't.
the ERs.
I ain't even gonna send you off, fam. Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Yeah,
Hey,
all your NI words gotta have a long eye. You don't get no short eyes.
hey, all I know is I saw some shit a few weeks ago, and now a motherfucker can't say ginger. He better be gingerly when he say ginger around me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
How? No, that was definitely intentional. Unless
I seen the video of this nigga saying negativity today. I'm like,
Fuck that.
ooh.
I
Ooh.
El Jefe. It was a blast, man. We'll be back in tune with you next week. Check the clips. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. I was told we should say that more. We should say like the videos, subscribe to the channel. Because when people watch it back, like they're not watching it right now necessarily, but they watch it back and they'll just watch. But we need to like remind intermittently throughout the video, hey, to like the video,
Wait a minute. What was
subscribe,
our last troll name? Did you just
share.
create a new profile?
You
I
said
don't know.
what?
Look, he about to become like Batman and Bruce Wayne. I'm gonna need to see both our trolls on the video at the same time. I think he just created a new
Oh,
profile.
I mean, good, maybe. Hey, that's a lot of time on your hands to do all that, though. Yeah. Shit.
I don't know. Jeff doesn't strike me as a person whose calendar is filled up. But
Hey, look, it might not
yo,
be.
the white person saying negativity, yeah, I can see it. I can see you could be on the edge on that.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
gotta listen closely. Like you gotta replay that one a couple times.
Hold on. Are there innocuous words that white people can't say? Like
They're
Kool-Aid.
black.
Kool-Aid really bothers me when a white person says that shit.
No, white people can say Kool-Aid. They just can't say shit like
No.
thug. Hey, look. Also, you gotta be careful with your watermelon use.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how are you saying it? Are you describing the people that eat particular food? Like, I don't know. I mean, watermelon eaters. Like, yep, it's a problem. You might as well say it the hard ER. It's gonna be the same ass whooping.
Yeah. 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 I think there's quite a few borderline words that it's gonna get you the same reaction.
Hey, life is intentional, man. If your intent is to be an asshole, you might get treated like one and wiped out. I don't know. It felt poetic when I thought it as I was saying it.
And that's exactly why your son gonna big move.
He gonna what? Remove me? Hey, he might be shit. Hey, fuck it up, but just don't do it to the Benjamins beat. I'm eating. I'm eating. Don't do it so ambitious is riding either. I'm eating. I'm eating. Been here, son. Long time. You don't want these problems. Hey, yo, look. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what else happened. I don't know if our producer's still here.
The
I know there
Florida
was some.
team.
Oh shit. There was one thing.
The Florida team.
The who?
Florida team. With old white man through the brick deals with them.
Oh, you were supposed to tell us about that.
Put the video up.
Huh?
Put the video up. There's a video.
There's a video for that?
Yeah, the video that I gave you 3 days ago. I told you to put in the chat 3 days ago.
Mm.
With the message that I know all of this shit's supposed to go in the chat. This definitely
You
is
said
chat.
all the shoot I be texting for the chat, but this especially needs to make it. I thought you just wanted this to be talk about this in the show. I know you wanted me to put it in the chat. I never even clicked it. I just expect you to tell me about it like later, like during the show.
That was my whole point. Man, all of this shit.
Two white men in Sanford, Florida have been arrested on criminal mischief, weapons charges, and more for racially profiling and throwing a rock through a 16-year-old teen's car window. This incident cannot be overlooked. We need to demand that they are held accountable. I think our producer is here. I'm going to share that to you right now. I just sent it to the chat. So check whatever thing on the thing you're checking. I got that there.
Well, yeah, this shit is straight out of the 1940s. You can watch the video. They tell them the morning to get out there, people look, it's a crowd of them.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they saw a videotape, so they started to make leaps for their behavior. They said he would drag what he see, whatever. And somebody apparently had a gun because he said So which one of us has a gun? Because apparently they had made statements to him who probably had a gun. So I guess at that point, the whole white man flashed. Luckily, the boy kept his composure and he kept videotaping the whole time.
Here we go.
All right. We got a video up.
Yeah, she pulling something up. I just got that big long ass wheel.
Yep, I do too. The
Wait, I gotta pause the wheel.
of life.
It was a big long ass.
Oh, pause. Time out.
In your face. Get out of my neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like. Nigger was coming after that. Get out of my neighborhood, nigger.
Some 2 men were arrested.
Burning out racing through my neighborhood. Burning out racing through my neighborhood. I'm not. Get out of my neighborhood.
At any point, are you thinking about Trayvon Martin?
Us living in Memphis is the same place where Trayvon Martin got shot. And that incident was actually like 5 to 10 minutes away from where he was killed. I've always, like, my parents have always taught me about things like this, situations like this. I learned from seeing situations like these that a phone can either save your life or
Document your murder.
What they did if I wasn't recording.
So you know these 2 men were arrested. What are your feelings about the fact that this blew up over you all being in their neighborhood? And were you speeding or something? Was that pretty much it? And if you were, that doesn't justify the response, obviously.
I was speeding a little bit, but like you said, I don't think he should have took it upon himself to do something about that. I think he should have just called the police and let them deal with that.
I was disgusted. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I couldn't believe this was happening to my son. It was horrifying. I can't say anything else besides it. I was terrified and thanking God that nothing happened to my son.
Do you believe this was racially motivated or that his skin color played a part in why he was treated this way?
There's no doubt in my mind that had he been white or of another color, that this would not have happened to him. This was definitely racially motivated. They were so upset. You can see in the video that they were angry. They were so upset, telling him to get out of their neighborhood. He doesn't belong there. Who are they? They don't own neighborhoods. Who are they? What do they mean? It had to be his skin color.
I said, if you ever get to the situation, you stay calm, you videotape, you turn your phone on. If something happened to you, we have evidence. To stay calm, just don't escalate it. It shows that he was more calmer than the adults.
You ain't told him no shit like that, old man. This technology didn't exist when you was getting your advice.
Juneteenth is coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, 2022, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
And see, this is the one thing I want to mention about this shit. I hate that we got to fucking tell the truth all the time. Sure, they should have denied. I was driving the reasonable speed limit with my seatbelt on. These crackers is crazy. But we try to give a little bit.
Hey, I would have advised him not to admit to nothing.
Exactly.
Except for what those motherfuckers had did to him. Admit everything they did to you. They came to you, they accosted you, they threw rocks in your windows, they harassed you, they did all kinds of other shit. Yeah, but I wouldn't have.
I wasn't black.
No, if you were speeding, you were speeding. They had no reason. No. Because that's how they get you, fam. You ain't gotta say you wasn't speeding. You ain't never gotta lie. Were you going too fast? Were you speeding in their neighborhood? The speed of my car had no bearing on their action. What they did, and then just put it right back there. No. It don't matter because it doesn't matter. So you ain't got to deny or accept. I'm just telling you how to work this shit out. In the long run, to not.
No.
Hey, look. Okay, cool.
You know what
got
that sound
all
like to white people? That nigga was doing 270 miles an hour. I ain't never seen a
Yep.
doing 270 miles
Yep.
an hour.
Yep.
No.
You know what it sound like to them motherfuckers? It sound like them motherfuckers because that's all they say. They never capitulate to their crime, and they also don't deny it. They'll just talk like you didn't even ask them the fucking question. What's important here is that we get to the bottom of the motherfucking garbage crisis right now happening. I should not have to be putting my recyclables in one bin and my garbage perishables in another. That doesn't make any sense to me. And fuck your question. They don't give a shit. You're gonna talk about what the fuck they're gonna talk. Tell you, don't deny. Just don't answer the question. Keep it moving. If you learn nothing, what'd you say?
Keep going.
No, I was saying if you learn nothing from our press secretaries, you don't gotta deny the shit. You ain't gotta answer it. Keep talking. Right over it. Don't even acknowledge the question.
There's another video that came out, I think, this week of a Chicago police officer who was in Park Ridge, and he pinned down I'll say a brown boy because I think he's Puerto Rican. But he pinned the boy down. But he was with his white friends, and his white friends was telling him to get off of him. But anyway, the cop who was off duty at the time was trying to accuse the boy of trying to steal his son's bike. But the boy was moving the bike out of the way to get to his bike. And so he pinned the boy down. But the white boys were the ones that was able to get the cop off him. So their family is pressing charges against them because Park Ridge at this point is receiving backlash because people thought it was the Park Ridge police, but comes to find out it was Chicago police.
They said, "Hey, that ain't our racism. That's their racism."
Right, but then people were like, "Well, why didn't you guys arrest him then? Because what he did was assault."
That part.
So that's how they were involved in it, and then it's kind of like, "Oh, well, what was he doing there? Like his son riding a bike in Park Ridge, and he's supposed to be a Chicago police. Like, does he live in Park Ridge? He should
They
live
there. They asked secondary questions about his whereabouts.
Yeah.
You parking in Park Ridge, but you policing in Park Manor. Oh, okay.
It goes along with what you guys are talking about. I'll pull the video up.
Wait, isn't that up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Deny. So yeah, this crazy process, crazy.
He Derek Chauvin, this motherfucker, really?
What happened?
Get off me. Get off. Don't take my son's wife like that. Don't my son's wife. No, it's not. Can't be doing that. Hey, get your hands off. Get off. Get your hands off. Get your hands off. Get your hands off. Get your hands off. Hold on. Get off me, man. Get your hands off. Hold on. Damn. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Man, what the fuck? Bro, hold on.
Hey.
Damn. I don't even want to give white people the credit for helping us. Like, shut up. Get up. Get the fuck away. Y'all don't care.
Hey, look.
Y'all just want a viral video. Shut up. Get away.
Hey, look, I ain't even mad at them. Them young men in that moment acted correctly.
I should have whooped his ass.
Hey, look, I ain't even gonna say what they should have did. That was a grown ass man. They fathers should just go ahead and whoop dude ass though. Buddy need to square up with old boy father. He had his knee in the back of real quick. Like that need to be a conversation that should be had undiplomatically. You know what I'm saying? But to that end, hey, yeah, I commend those young men for standing up for their friend in the way that they should have. I ain't tripping. I'll keep my vitriol directed squarely where it needs to be.
Yeah.
They scared.
Now, this motherfucker is obviously have been identified. We know his profession, and as evidenced by this outburst on this particular tape right here, this footage. I don't think that he's cut out to be a police officer. I don't think that he has what it takes to fulfill that job. And I don't think that you necessarily have to be at that job to show that you shouldn't be at that job. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things where your temperament comes in. And um anything where you may come across children, you shouldn't be, a child abuser.
You don't have the aptitude for the platitude, sir.
Per se. Because I think that individual is a child abuser, and I don't think that a child abuser should be a police officer. I don't know. But at the least, child abuser. And he shouldn't be there. Or he's a bad, or at the least he's a bad cop and doesn't have very, very good cop instincts. He doesn't understand the difference between trying to get to your shit and taking somebody else's shit. I can't read what this news release says.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you guys can read this. It's from the.
I can't read it. Can you read it?
The City of Park Ridge Police Department is committed to conducting a full and thorough investigation of the incident that occurred at Starbucks on July 1st involving an off-duty Chicago police sergeant. To be clear, this incident did not involve the City of Park Ridge police officer or city employees. Park Ridge police detectives have been assigned to gather all information, including statements, eyewitness reports, body camera video, and business videos. Starbucks store video has been requested but has not yet been provided by their corporate office. Detectives canvassed all the businesses along Prospect and Northwest Highway for additional video. Park Ridge police, I want to see this say personnel, met with Chicago Civilian Office of Police Accountability to review the information collected to date, and they are opening a parallel investigation. Park Ridge Police intend to meet with the state's attorney this week to review the status of the investigation. If there are additional eyewitnesses or video of the event, we ask that they contact Park Ridge Police Department.
Yep. Now, at this moment, dude shouldn't be a cop no more. He should have that. He should have a very, very difficult time being able to find insurance, so he can't be a cop anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, look, I don't know what his job can do about his job performance, but I know, like, just because you weren't driving your car, don't mean that State Farm don't know that you be out this motherfucker driving under the influence. You DUIing, but you ain't DUIing in your joint. I don't think that means that your insurance is gonna be too fun when they hear about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, hey, look, all I'm saying is get the qualified immunity out of here. Make these motherfuckers have to carry their own insurance, liability insurance to keep their job. And hey, look, we'll be a lot better. Motherfuckers will start thinking a whole lot more. A whole lot more. No, I'm moving this bike. He don't know how bike racks work, and he put his shit on top of mine. Now I'm moving it so I can get to my shit. Next time, teach your dumbass son how to operate out here. Now, why the fuck would I be trying to take this? It got fucking training wheels on the damn bike. Your son's 7.5 years old. You need to be talking to yourself while your 7-year-old is riding bikes with training wheels on it, motherfucker. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. You see this 16 speed I brought up here? I don't know. Is that still what the kids drive nowadays on a bike? 16 speeds? Was it 24 speeds a bust? I don't know.
Why the fuck does a bike have a manual transmission?
Hey, look, because it's got a manual fucking engine. Shit.
Bike should have starts and stops. Like,
yeah,
your bike has 2 speeds. Either it's going or it's not. What the fuck do you need a transmission? Why do you need 14 speeds or 10 speeds or 12 speeds? You
'Cause-
just got one speed forward.
Because heels.
You don't understand.
Because heels.
He ain't never rode a bike. I didn't say
He-
heels. He ain't never rode a bike. So he
I know his secret, Shane.
Oh, it's not a secret. It ain't a secret.
Hey, look, you need to keep it a secret, motherfucker, that you can't ride bikes. You're a grown ass man, of 40 plus years old.
Hey, there's no reason for me to keep it a goddamn secret. Fuck.
Hey, look, I wouldn't be
Fuck
telling
a bike.
motherfuckers that on a regular basis that I can't ride bikes, man. No, you
I
should be able to
wouldn't.
ride a bike.
Hey, I don't give a fuck
It-
about. I
it's
don't
bike.
give enough of a fuck about people's opinions of my bike riding skills to not tell them.
Hey, look, you might at a point you might give enough of a fuck about gas prices to be like, so how you stay up on this motherfucker?
How the fuck do we always get to 1 o'clock before I realized that I was trying to get off this shit an hour and a half ago because I got some shit to do. Why the fuck do I only have shit to do Thursday mornings? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I got to drive Mississippi tomorrow, so I mean, there's that.
You got shit to do too.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Keep this
All right. All right. So everybody can get off. We got one more subject that I want to broach.
Hey, look, I got one that I want to broach too. We got to talk about this. I don't know if you get the same subject I want to talk about. If we do, I mean, yeah. But if not, we definitely got to talk about this also.
All right. Fuck it. I got one too. Then, goddamn it, we go for the trifecta.
All right. So this is what I want to talk about.
This is what I want to talk about right here.
Hey, I didn't want to talk about this, but I appreciate it already.
All right. So this is Rhode Island Senator Tierra Mack.
State senator,
twerking, popping ass, pussy popping on a
handstand.
I'm with it.
And I'm not mad at it.
Yes.
I'm mad at it.
No, fam.
I'm mad at it. I'm mad at it.
Nice, a body nice, and look nice. I'm with it.
I'm mad. For
Let's
what?
take over.
For what? That's what we take. Not in the Senate. You're not twerking in the Senate. You're not pussy popping on the handstand in the Senate.
Because it's us, fam. Because it's us, and we could be whatever.
Hey, look. Also might not be us. Also might not be us. I don't know.
That lady did everything you asked for her to get. You know who I hate doing that shit? Bitches that's not in the Senate.
That's not in the Senate?
Yes. Get in the Senate. Get paid for it. Don't do that shit randomly on Facebook. See? Those are two different statements.
Hey. Okay. So you I'll let you go first.
He's saying if you're gonna shake your ass for the purpose.
Okay.
So shake your ass with accomplishment.
Okay, cool. But do you think the shaking of her ass aids in her retaining of the accomplishment?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, I think more people know who she is now, and more people will vote for her. People that wasn't even finna vote for her, didn't know who she was.
Nigga,
and see her name on the ballot and was like, "Oh, that's Shorty."
Hey, look, I know who she is now. I don't live in Rhode Island.
I'm literally thinking about moving to Rhode Island now, just because of that.
Have you not?
You're
seen
not
the
though, but okay.
Gentleman? Have you not seen the Distinguished Gentleman?
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. I understand it. What I understand is this though. She was going to be running as the incumbent who could have stood on her policies and been popular with her constituents in Rhode Island. But as of now, I don't know what the fuck she stands for, even though I know a little bit of what she stands for, and I'll tell you in a little bit. But I don't know what the fuck she stands for. And nor does me recognizing who she is at this point help her in her pursuit of votes. I don't live in Rhode Island. I'm not finna relocate to Rhode Island before the fucking election happens. But what I do know is that you was out here twerking as the state senator for Rhode Island. I know that most state senators don't be out here twerking, especially upside down, especially in a bikini.
I don't.
Also, I
I
don't know your policies though. You could have gave me a policy with the twerk. If you're gonna be twerking with a purpose, with a purpose. Don't make your purpose just for me, just me voting, and don't make me want to vote for you because you can twerk, or you twerk, or you attempt to twerk, or you attempt to ingratiate yourself with the culture that you think is surmised by the shaking of its ass,
Or she just
and
wants
not
to work.
any actual policy or any actual procedural things that you can do as a state, as a member of the state legislature to help us as a people. But hey, look, you shaking your ass, so that means you down. I don't get that as being down. Now I don't know what she's doing for the people wholeheartedly in totality. I don't. Haven't done a lot of research for it, but I know of her this.
Did she say
She
she
twerked.
shake her ass and say vote for me?
She twerked for a camp. She twerked in her campaign ad and said, "Vote Tierra Mac or what Tierra, whatever her name is,
Tierra Mac, you got it right.
Tierra Mac. Vote for me. Vote Tierra Mac." And that was her message. Now, now, upon a quick, perusing of her, you will see some shit that she's been in support of, and what you get in her elevator pitch of just Googling her, she's black, she's gay, and she's fighting for gay rights.
Okay.
That's hers. That's her in an elevator pitch. Now dig down deeper. Her particular stance in the fight for LGBT rights and inclusion is for, and this might be the most salacious thing that I'm zeroing in on, and maybe I am. But what she wants to be able to teach in schools as far as sex education is concerned is that sex should be pleasurable. Like, that's the lesson. Sex is pleasurable. That's what you're fighting for. That's your stance. Like, I should know you for your politics, and basically these are your politics. You're for the proliferation of sexual freedom, I guess. And it's cool to an extent until you talk about your freedom being, hey, yo, look, live long and prosper, freaknik, Sodom and Gomorrah, debauchery. That's what it sounds like that you propagandizing for, prophesizing for, fighting for, whatever the fuck you want to say.
All right, so now, first of all, I see literally nothing wrong with that stance because I mean, it's not like this isn't a thing. Like, children know sex is pleasurable.
Do you need to teach them that sex is pleasurable? Fireworks are fun also. Is there a class based on no? My bad. I'm interrupting. Keep going.
All right, so kids are already thinking that sex is pleasurable. So let them know. All right, yes, sex is pleasurable. However, the best way to do it is safely, because I don't know if you are aware that abstinence is incredibly pushed in health sex education. I mean, you should be aware because when you learned sex ed in school, you were taught abstinence, right?
No, I was not taught abstinence in school.
Oh, they never taught you that the best way to protect yourself is abstinence.
No. You want to know what I was taught in school? I'll give it to you in real quick.
Mm-hmm.
We were shown a video. We were shown how the pars work. For the boys in the room, we were shown a video.
It was only 2 weeks first of all.
It wasn't even 2 weeks, fam. I got that shit. I didn't even get in the lunchroom, in the classroom, 4th grade. I was in Miss Feister's class.
You got it at Hubbard.
No. Hey, look, I'm talking about my first sex ed class, 4th grade, Miss Feister's classroom. I'm telling you, McKay. We got shown a video. We were taken in 2 different rooms. We showed the video. The video basically showed us how all the parts work, and they showed us arousal, and that it tried to make us feel better or not so ostracized about the possibility of erections for those who may not have had erections at that point. But it was the dude on the diving board looking at the girls. Oh shit, they look good. My dick got hard. I'm on a diving board, and that was the video.
All right, so you were never taught about sex in school?
No, I didn't.
Not sexual intercourse.
No, nobody
In
told me
Harvard,
about.
he was.
They didn't go over that in health class.
Yes, they did.
What do you mean about intercourse? I got taught how to put a condom on, stuff like that. That was also in Miss Feister's class, by the way.
All right, so when you took health your freshman year in high school, they did not go over sexual intercourse.
What do you mean by go over sexual intercourse? I want to know. What parameters you're talking about. Like the function of sex, like the penis goes into the vagina.
Yes, did they teach
No,
you?
they didn't. They didn't tell me that. They told me how reproduction works, though. They told me about sperm and egg and shit like that.
They didn't teach you about condoms.
They told us about condoms. Yes, I don't even know if sex ed was 2 weeks, and it was not in the lunchroom, fam. I had that shit in the class.
It was 2 weeks. It was in the lunchroom. It was during gym.
It was gym class, but I don't believe it was in the lunchroom. Why would it be in the lunchroom?
They took because it was multiple classes, and they projected on the wall. They projected all these films on the wall. They projected diseases on the wall. You learned about fucking dick holes and all that shit. It was we all talked about it.
We learned that STD test. They would go take a Q-tip and put it inside your penis, your pee hole.
All of that.
Yeah, it was not in the gym room. It was just in the regular ass health class. Yeah. Maybe yours was in the lunchroom. I don't know. I had mine in a regular health class. We were in the classroom.
All right, and while they were teaching you about condoms and shit like that, they did not ever mention abstinence as the best way to prevent.
I don't recall them pushing abstinence as the best way to prevent disease or anything like that. I don't recall them pushing anything. I just recall them saying that if you fuck, you might get diseases. This is how condoms work. This is how babies is made. The end. Like, it was the most dry, basic, functional talking to I can recall. I don't recall any of the actual, like, there were no tips and tricks.
Wait, so
no suggestions.
None of these fucking films.
I don't remember no films that you trying to talk about. I don't.
With holes on.
No, it was films that showed us like random ass herpes outbreaks and shit like that.
Yes, shit like that. And then, And then one day, there was a sexual harassment portion to this club.
I remember that. Yeah, sexual harassment.
It was. It wasn't just one day. The whole.
I don't remember. I never said it was one day.
And it was in the lunchroom. And it was
again. It was not in the lunchroom. Mine was in the actual classroom. It was not in the lunchroom. That was your class.
No, it was multiple classes. It wasn't just one class.
It was your class. I don't know what to tell you. I had mine in a regular classroom.
And it wasn't our teacher. It was a special motherfucker that they brought in.
Castro showed us videos. I don't know who taught you Castro. Beyond that, I don't know. Maybe they brought somebody in. I don't know what to tell you, fam. I don't remember that in-depthly about it all.
So your sex ed class wasn't done like that.
Hey, look, you went to the same fucking school.
That's what I'm asking them.
Oh, I know you. I thought you were talking to me. My bad.
All right, now what was your question?
Your sex ed class wasn't in the lunchroom, and it wasn't projecting on the wall with an outside teacher. Very graphic film.
I don't recall that particular part, but my health class was in.
This was separate from health. This wasn't a health class. This was separate from health. This was just a sex ed class, and then we had to go take the fucking sexual harassment portion of the sex ed class. It was a couple days. It was outside of the classroom, and it was in the lunchroom.
Yeah, I don't recall that.
Maybe you had an accelerated. Maybe you had AP sex ed.
I don't know. It might just be something. One of the programs that they had in school that I just did not pay attention to or just don't recall.
Hey, maybe he had the scare straight version of sex ed. They knew he was gonna be a predator, and it was like, hey, let's get this motherfucker reined in a little bit.
Maybe
I don't know,
all high school.
but hey, look, long story less long. Um, that's that's all I know about her platform as a state senator from Rhode Island.
Okay.
That she is in line with that type of stuff being taught in sex ed classes, and she twerks for votes. I don't think this is just that's not the way for me, fam. I'm just not
I
with it.
and
This is
I
the
feel
way.
like I feel like you know more about her than you know about any other state senator in Rhode Island.
Uh-huh. Is that a good thing,
Yes.
considering what I know about her and my opinion of her at this point?
Might not be a good thing for you. However, for other people, it might be a good thing. It might be a gateway drug to them learning about her policies.
It might be. And if it works for her, God bless her. And if she is doing what she's supposed to do in Senate for Rhode Island, the people of Rhode Island, God bless her. All I'm saying is this. All I know about you is some shit that is I don't agree with at this point.
They keep re-electing Anthony Weiner, fam.
Hey, look, I wouldn't vote for him either. I don't understand how that motherfucker they Marion Barry
Name,
got his job back. What we talking
name
about?
recognition. Name recognition.
And that's cool. And that's cool. If that's what motherfuckers is voting on, name recognition and shit like that, that's cool. Just understand that methodology to voting is only going to lead you to not getting shit accomplished for yourself or your community forever. Endeavor.
Here's the thing, though.
Endeavor. Endeavor.
I'm not necessarily against somebody named Tony Boner said dick pics. Like it was like he was predestined. That shit. Anthony Weiner.
I mean, if you're gonna put a kid in the box with a name,
Yeah. Yeah, he was that. The cards were stacked against him.
Tony Boner. This nigga, hey.
his parents wasn't shit. I mean, hey, look, a motherfucker got to be able to look at a doctor. Got to be able to look. This is what we got to change the society that we in. The doctor should be able to look at the parent or the clerk or whoever the fuck it is doing the birth certificate shit and say, "You sure?"
I mean, but he does come. Maybe he comes from a long line of wieners.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But I mean, it's just certain things. There's certain wiener specific names that you got to start to think about when your name is Wiener. Like,
you know, it's too easy to call him Tony Boner, right?
Hey, maybe he was the least harmed wiener. Like maybe he has a brother named Richard Wiener.
Yeah, he probably did, and that also just speaks to the level of incompetence of your parents. You're gonna name your kid Dick Wiener?
Yeah,
that's not smart.
Hey, maybe Tony Wiener was the lesser of two evils.
There's no such thing as lesser two evils when you inventing all of the fucking potential candidates.
I still think we still need to know how motherfuckers made the leap from Richard to Dick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know
where that came from.
Hey, look, I'm not finna try to ponder about how white people figured out their names.
I think white people were just looking for a reason to call somebody Dick, and Richard just seemed like the most. Richard was the person who they knew. I know 5 Richards. Nice, we call all of them Dicks.
Hey, look, the greatest origin story of a name I've ever seen in my life happened on Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I which one?
When Sean Connery got back from the Crusades as King Arthur, and his brother John had usurped his power, he came back and decreed that all the toilets in the land would henceforth be known as John's.
Oh yeah. Hey, Robert,
that's what we call toilet. We call a shitter a John now. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Other than that, I mean, movie name origins is hit or miss for me. But yeah, that was the last thing I wanted to talk about though. Was that twerking ass senator. Y'all feel away, I feel away. That was it for me. Ain't really had nothing else.
I forgot what I had. Drop that one.
All right, so yeah, we finna get the fuck up out of here. We thank y'all for tuning in. You know we do this shit every goddamn week. Personal protection gear, herbal containment units, ashtrays, run cuz t-shirts. Nigga got all that shit.
Run, cuz.
Hey, this nigga has nothing coming up. We're still waiting on second season of Infamous Ones. Hey, and I have started watching the first season of Infamous Ones because this nigga who's not on camera right now, I've lately fallen down the rabbit hole of hood movies.
I'm back.
And are you back? You got something? You got something in the pipeline?
I got some shit in the pipeline. It's coming this fall.
Oh shit! It is official this fall. We got something new for you.
I haven't been told. I've been told what it is. I just been told I'll be doing some shit. So I'll be doing some shit.
We'll look out for some random activity from 1/3 of this podcast.
Yeah. We gonna give you more details once he finds out more details.
That part.
But be on the lookout this fall. We're gonna be we gonna be outside. Make sure to check out Cam's new single. Well, it's not even new, but it's officially on vinyl now.
It's officially on vinyl. It's officially on vinyl. Check out the freestyle he did to the Coco Jones shit. What's her shit called?
I don't know. Apparently,
get on my collab. What the fuck is it called? Caliber. Get on my caliber. Get on my caliber. Yeah, that song cold. I like it personally. But she did the challenge and then she had motherfuckers just beat the beat up. But Cam beat the beat up.
Yeah, because I've never heard the song. However, I did hear Cam's version. Goes hard.
Yeah.
So make sure to check that shit out. Follow that name 7_Cam.
He went off on that shit.
Yeah. Hey, and then hey, do you know why they called it the Dark Ages back then? Because there were too many nights.
And not enough motherfuckers doing this.
Too many nights. So it's dark. No, you not taking your big to the time machine, nigga.
Hey, look, if I hit the switch and make it go up like that, I'm really gonna even if I go, whoa. Hey, look, that's fire though. Shout out to y'all for sticking around this long. It's 3 hours,
like and subscribe.
52 minutes in. Like the podcast, subscribe, give us the thumbs ups and all those other shit. Share it. Tell your friends about it. We do all that. Watch the clips. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
And be honest with your children.
And be honest with your kids.
We out.